2 goblins in the
Okay.
entryway with the Milwaukees.
Yeah, with the best
There were.
Milwaukee.
There were 2 goblins in the room with the Milwaukees.
All right. So there were 2 goblins, and the saw blade chest.
Well, we're not there yet.
Yeah,
We're going room by room. We're not there yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
that's just I had for session
Alright,
1.
room
Those are the
3.
2 XP encounters that I had written down.
But no, that was session 2. We didn't even get to that. Like,
Yeah, we didn't get to the saw blade thing in session 1, I don't think.
No, session 1 was just us walking in there. We didn't really do that. Was
Alright, we don't need to worry about sessions. I'm going room by room. You just need to write this down.
So the first room, we did the 2 goblins with the Milwaukees.
That is correct.
Potions. And
Room
then
3 had nothing in it.
Yeah, 3, and we.
I dropped my
there's map
pencil.
Down there didn't deal with. So then we went into the room with the gold nuggets, and there was a couple folks in there.
There was quite a few goblins in there.
In
There was
7.
How many?
In the room you're referencing, which is room 7,
Oh,
is
7.
All right. So far we have goblins times 2, and then well, however many he's about to say.
there were 2 in that room.
In room 7.
And then there in room 5 there was 4 more.
What? Where's 5?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
They're not labeled. They're labeled on the map I'm looking at.
2, 4, 2. Okay.
And then we went into the butt room.
No, then we went into the saw blade room.
Was that?
Then
the
you
saw
went
blade?
into the saw blade room, and that was a deadly trap. So we'll give. Uh, 500 XP for the saw blade room.
Is that nutty?
No,
A goblin is worth 50, so that's the equivalent of 10 goblins.
were the goblin bosses worth any more?
Where were goblin bosses?
Like the 2 were we ran into in room 7 were like stouter than regular goblins.
Where are they? Did I describe it like that? I can't remember. But if I did, then great.
We won't
They
be
were
able to.
like pull other goblins in front of them and block.
Oh
shots.
yeah, they did do
You're right.
that.
They did do that. So they're worth more. Hold on, I'll look it up.
They had more HP and better armor.
Monsters.
I think I have goblin boss in my
Are we doing ice cream?
monsters.
Goblin bosses are worth 200 apiece.
I'm doing an energy
Oh, yeah, I do have
drink.
goblin bosses. So there were
10.
2 goblin bosses.
Sure, why not? 10 was the butt room, and there was nothing to fight in there. You just lost the butt of your familiar.
So was the out of the 4, 5, 6, 8 goblins, was it actually 6 goblins and 2 goblin bosses? Okay.
And then we went into the room that had like a dragon and an ogre and a spider in it.
Yeah.
It's true.
We went. Yeah. And
We'll give another 500 XP for that one, because there were ways that you could die in there.
What?
Yeah, if we checked that dragon in that room.
Oh shit. Hey,
You said that was 500?
Yeah.
Dragon?
Yeah, we killed a dragon.
We killed a dragon.
How much XP do we get for killing a dragon?
No.
But there was a dragon, it was alive, and then because of our actions, it was dead.
It was alive as an ally, and you killed it as
What?
an ally.
What?
As an ally? How we didn't? Oh man.
We could have had a pet dragon, guys. It's fucked up.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I guess you could have a pet spider.
That's just a real spider. That's not it. That wasn't anything special. That is literal. Just he's got a spider in his pocket.
But it might be really big. Is that a big
No.
spider in your
Yeah.
pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
All right, then we killed a librarian lady.
We did.
And
She was a bitch.
We'll give 500 for that.
I don't
The
think we killed her
writer.
away. No, did we kill her?
No, she got smashed by the dragon.
I mean, yeah, your actions did result in her death.
Hmm. And then we fought
So
a
did the
bunch of pickles.
dragon's death. Oh yeah, that was a lot of pickles.
There's like at least a dozen pickles in there.
1 to 2 dozen, I would say.
Roll
Maybe
2
even
die
3.
12, and it's a minimum of 6.
Is anybody actually in the... Are you guys in the
Yeah.
thing?
Roll die 12.
2 die 12.
2 die 12. Yeah.
So if they roll less than 6, we just get 6?
12.
No,
On
yeah.
each die.
Scroll in. You'll be able to see it better. Yep, that's
Yeah.
another 10. I don't think we have enough dice out here.
Oh, for the
We have
love
too
of
many
God.
I can help. I can help.
No. Where are you
I
guys?
don't think we
Those
have
are my
enough.
dice, you son of a bitch. Stop it. Stop it. My things.
You know how much she loves her stuff and things?
I love my stuff and things. I don't even elevate me.
How many sides are on a 12-sided dice?
I'm gonna hit you.
Slightly less than a d20
Come on.
quantity.
We found one.
Okay.
Oh, here are all the pickles. They're right here. But I won't take away the dice rolling.
7. We didn't roll very high.
7 total?
7
What was on the
total.
die?
4 and 3.
Oh, well, minimum was a 6 on the die, so 12.
Okay.
And those are worth 25 each.
Dudes, 10,
Okay,
12,
and then we
20.
fought that that lady.
You fought
You
a
know.
lady?
Yeah, we fought a lady that we fell in a well.
The one from the spikes that you were rescuing?
Yeah, we fought her.
That was a we survived the encounter. I'm sure there was a way that we could have died there too.
No.
There
not
were
really.
spikes. We could have fallen onto
They
them.
were already triggered.
We could have fallen on them.
100 XP.
That's right.
Ah.
We could have started a fight with that lady. We were real close.
You
We
did start a fight with that lady.
We didn't start a fight. We just were off-putting, and then she left.
I thought we rolled for initiative, yeah.
That was no
We did roll
one.
for it.
That was just the potential for escalation. No one took damage. I
That's
think,
because we're so good.
yeah, Apollo
We-
backed at her a little. But
We got into a fight, we rolled for initiative, and then we survived it. That's what
Yeah.
I remember.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I should probably get Esther up. Huh?
All right.
I never wrote down. Go ahead.
I fought that rat.
Yeah, but we're in the mini doors room next.
Oh, right. Fuck that place.
We're gonna give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 100. A D12 times 100 XP for the mini doors room.
So we roll
I
a
should not roll the
d12.
D12 again.
Huh?
So I'm rolling a d12.
What did you say?
He said he's not rolling a d12 because he did bad.
Oh, okay. I don't care who rolls it.
Not
A
Ryan.
die 12 times 100.
Well, I rolled a 2, so
200
Oh my
XP.
God.
I will allow each of you to roll a die 12.
Roll a 12, guys. Roll a 12.
And we'll take the highest roll.
I rolled a 5.
We're up to 500.
It's better than 2.
No, 1 second, I gotta highlight it again.
What was it?
I fucked it up. Because I was doing something when you started moving the keyboard.
Well, you shouldn't have done something. Ah!
Mm,
God.
Over.
yeah.
What about Apollo? Didn't
Oh,
get to roll?
Apollo should get to roll.
Apollo can roll a die 8.
Okay. He'll roll a die. 7.
700.
Oh my
All right.
god.
All right, Buzzlebee, you want to roll a die 8?
Hey, you better believe you do. Let's see here.
Buzzlebee
Isn't
says,
it?
"Will it get my
Seven.
ass back?"
That's nice.
Oh, okay, that worked.
Ooh, break my face. We'll stick with Apollo's.
All right, 700 XP for the mini doors room. All right.
Hey, the little statues, like the dragon statue, what other statues were there? There was the ogre, the
A
giant spider, and the
spider,
dragon.
zombie.
The zombie, okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, giant spider, zombie, ogre, dragon.
Okay, I forgot to write that down.
And don't forget, does Baby Bjorn get to roll?
No. All right, and you fought the rat for the treasure chest, 100 XP.
And we survived the apocalypse.
When?
The countdown.
Oh,
That's true.
okay.
We did survive that.
All right, I think that's everything.
Alright, 6 times 50. So that's 100. That's 400. 25 times 12. 300. Alright. 300 plus 500 plus 400 plus 500 plus 500 plus 300 plus 100 plus 700 plus 100.
It's a lot of undies.
It is. It's 3,400 divided by 4. 850 so far. So 850, we add that. We're so far away.
I mean, y'all are.
We just hit level 4.
Yeah.
Did we? Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot we had already hit level 4. I thought you meant we
No.
Oh,
were
yeah.
about to go.
No, we're so far away from level 5. We have to get thousands. Thousands more. 850.
Well, if we got credit for killing the dragon, would be a lot closer.
How much would that be? Let's find out.
6,500 minus.
Are you gonna give it to us,
35,
or just hold it over our heads?
Probably just hold it over your heads.
We're about 3,000. Oh, I could have. That's easy. That's stupid. Anyway, we're about 3,000 XP away from the next level.
I bet you dragon would have been worth 3,000 XP.
Well, it'd have to be worth 12,000 XP.
Nah, it was only worth 3,900.
That's nothing. You could just give that to us.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, it was supposed to be substantially smaller than it was, but meh.
It still would have died. Probably.
What if it was the one that I actually thought it was before I just looked up the figurines? The one that I thought it was would have been worth that.
Each?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what was in the room and then died because of our actions.
Nah, it died because of the librarian. She cast a spell right before.
You
to punish it.
lie. You lie. Dirty rotten DM.
All right. So y'all had just retrieved a tiny little chest and it had melded into somebody's hand, I think.
'Twas mine. 'Twas mine.
And then y'all took a short rest.
Yep.
Buzzlebee is back. So however long that took.
Yeah, short rest.
Short rest.
I also have 9 temporary hit points, so I must have given us a rousing speech.
You did.
Seems probable.
You give the best rousing speeches, Esther.
Why, thank you.
As an
You guys
aside,
are
happy
fine.
birthday.
Thank you.
Sorry we ruined it.
Totally ruined.
Quite devastated.
Monsters.
Yeah.
Are we ready to go? Which way are we going?
Hope it's gonna-
Fuck me.
I think
If
we're
we're ready
going
to
right.
Rightward,
I-
eastward,
Which way's northward?
upward.
So you're saying you're going over here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
so.
All right.
Where is...
Let's check the door for traps.
There are no traps.
Oh, Apollo went little. I'm gonna have Apollo go big.
Okay.
Just in caseies.
All right.
I don't remember why he went
Buzzlebee's
little. Oh, I think I
invisible.
was petting him. Oh, and cutting his
Buzzlebee's
hair.
invisible.
Buzzlebee's what?
Invisible.
Invisible
You
bee.
can be invincible too if you want.
Aye.
I need a figure. We're just gonna use. I don't know, this one.
I
Yes.
choose you, Pikachu.
I've lost that.
All right.
Oh, he's little. What is that? Oh no! Oh no!
Fucking
Oh
hell.
no!
Right, you
Tommy.
open the door,
Is that
and
Tommy
inside
Pickles?
this room, you see a genius at work. Sure, he's a stinky bugbear, but he's a goddamn genius. He has 2 pathetic, snot-nosed goblins with him.
I only see
Multiple
one
tables are
goblin. Oh, there we go. It's Tommy 1, 2, and 3.
multiple tables are stacked with shit that your primitive primate brains couldn't dream of comprehending. We're talking piles of notes with magic symbols. It's a beautiful mind you're seeing here. Also, as he turns around and looks at another table to work on something, you can see that that goblin has 2 big butts. 2 butts.
Does he have Buzzlebee's butt?
He's got 2 butts. No, they look same color skin.
Double blessed.
No, I don't know why. Yeah, it's weird. Try not to stare.
I'm staring.
All right, what are y'all doing?
Does it not have pants on?
No pants.
So how many penises does it have?
Just one.
I don't like this room.
Occasionally, when one of the small goblins need to get to the top of a table, they jump up and bounce off of a butt and then vault up. Boom, boom.
So
Wait,
these
the
are
bugbear has 2 butts? Or
Tommy has 2 butts.
Tommy's
Big
got
Tommy.
2 butts.
Tommy the goblin or Tommy the bugbear?
Big Tommy.
Big Tommy.
Big
Two
Tommy
butt.
the
We
bugbear?
call him 2 butt Tommy.
The bugbear? Oh, Tommy. I see. Tommy is the bugbear.
Tommy 2 butts.
Tommy 2 butts.
I said we introduce ourselves to this well hung, well butted Tommy.
I don't know that he's well hung. He's singularly hung.
I think you can look and
If you
see.
compared to the size of his butts, no comparison.
More butts?
Well, I can't lie. I do like some big butts.
Cannot lie.
Go on and introduce yourself there, Adelaide.
How about the person with the 20 charisma go in there?
Also, the little goblins are named Greeble and Flurp.
I was
Flurp?
Flurp.
Flurp. Regal
Flurp.
and Flurp. How do
like
you know their name?
slurp, but with an F.
They have
Lab
little
coats.
big lab coat and like laminates.
Of course they do. All right, go
Does
to. I don't know, but one of you's got a really high charisma, and it's not this guy.
Tommy's lab coat stops right about like his stomach navel.
So
You knew what
he's
I was
Donald Duck
asking.
in it, or Winnie the Pooh.
You knew exactly what I was asking.
Got that ding-a-ling.
All right, you guys want to position yourselves behind me in a certain order before I go in and say hello?
Nah,
I'll go
you're
right behind you.
you're doing great.
We've already flung this door open, right?
I guess so. They don't seem overly
You
concerned
opened
with
it,
us.
and the other door on the other side is just like a curtain that is like tied back so you can see in. They don't seem to have paid any attention to y'all.
Oh, it's true. There are 2 doors.
They're deep in work.
Can we
Okay,
tell
when you
what
go
they're
in the
doing with our tiny ape brains?
Buzzlebee doesn't have an ape brain. What does Buzzlebee think they're doing?
Puzzlebee doesn't have an ape brain.
Neither does Apollo.
Y'all are all welcome to make a perception check with disadvantage from where you are to try and piece together what they're doing.
I've got no shame. Hey, that's a 17. With disadvantage. Could have been a 19.
That's a 13 on you.
No, that's I think a 20.
Ooh. Where's my perception?
Perception.
I got 20.
20.
What did I get?
Apollo. Oh, son of a bitch. Apollo got a nat 20 and a 4.
Oh no.
Suck.
Aha, the only thing that came through was suck, which is what you do. You
Sucks
suck.
to suck.
Yeah, I forgot
Apollo's
a
very distracted by something.
So it looks like Gail, you look into that room and You don't really have a clue what is going on, other than that you can tell that you think maybe they're working on some type of firearm.
Uh-oh.
I want a gun. That sounds great.
Let's go in blasting.
Gail, the nature lady, wants a gun.
Gail needs a gun.
Gail
Yeah.
needs a gun. Gotta get
Gail
Gail.
needs a gun.
You don't have to shoot nature. You can shoot people who are damaging nature.
That's right.
That's fair.
Gail's gonna be the next Captain Planet, except with guns.
So you're the what's his face.
In all of Gail's mighty wisdom of perception, does she perceive these folks to be relatively friendly?
I mean, they haven't even paid any attention to you at
No
all.
talking.
So
Well,
All right.
over in here.
Go in,
Anybody
chatty.
else, anybody else want to align themselves before Esther comes in?
I mean, I'm gonna go in right behind you.
Adelaide's gonna stay here behind this corner. Apollo can follow you.
You want me to
Yeah.
move in?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You're running the board here. Walk me in backwards.
I guess right there, or
Mm-hmm. You can go ahead and put me in there.
go ahead and stand in the room.
Well,
Do you want Buzzleby
everybody
in
else-
there since he's invisible?
yeah, Invisibee.
all right. Invisibee can go in and try and position himself. Just, position wherever you want. They're not gonna notice. They're deep in work. So,
Okay.
but as soon as Esther walks
How far in-
through,
How far in do you want to go?
as soon as she steps through the curtains, the big goblin turns, looks at her. You see just manic energy in his eyes, and he says, "I can't figure it out. The turd cannon.
You're not coming through very well.
The turd cannon. I can't figure it out."
The-
And
The what cannon?
the turd cannon.
Churd?
Turd.
Poop.
Turd. Poop.
Turd?
No. It's actually churd.
Ha!
I don't know what it means.
Oh, turd.
I definitely heard turd cannon. I thought
Yeah,
you were-
that-
Churd.
It might be supposed to be that way. I don't know. But I'm posting a picture of what this dude looks like as he turns towards you and holds it up, screaming at you, so you can get the right energy thoughts. It's in Lost Mine of Vandover.
Oh my.
Okay.
Our turd cannon. I see. My good friend, is there anything we can help you with, perhaps?
For my name is Tommy Two Butts, and yes, I will accept your help. Come here. And he drags you over to a table, and it's just filled with just random artificing junk and just things you don't fully understand. And he's like, "Hold on, are they your friends? Bring them in. Gather around." And he goes, "There's a buttless in this room. Where is he?" He pulls it out and he fires towards Puzzlebee, and it just like goes and it and hits the ground right in front of the barrel. But
Huh.
My
Where
friend,
is he?
why are you afraid of a buttless? It seems you have butts aplenty.
Exactly, and that's the only way you're supposed to be. Anyone
You happened to come through a room with many doors and an orb earlier, in a place that happens to have many more butts than here.
Yes, it's true. But that's my goal. My goal is to destroy that thing, and the Order of the Buttless will do anything to stop me. In the Order of the Buttless, I can smell them. There's one Buttless in here right now. Spread out, Flurp. Flurp. Greeble. Get your guns. And they go over and they pull out gold-plated, like it. Sig. I don't know. I'm not a gun person. Glocks. and they go, and they fire into Buzzlebee's hex like 12 times.
Oh my. Is Buzzleby okay?
We're about to find out.
Uh-oh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They fire into that hex like, but they need nat 20s to hit because
Oh,
they're
no.
not aiming. Buzzlebee shits himself, but they all go around him.
But he can't
Ow.
shit himself. He has no butt.
Somehow it still happens.
Ugh.
Oh no. Whoa, 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 my friends, my friends. A member of our party
Apollo
did
leaps
have their
back.
butt stolen, but they are not a part of any buttless crew. Our poor friend is buttless, but not by choice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just couldn't see them. And the Order of the Buttless, they're known for their foul magics. Reveal him. What
Buzzley,
else?
show back up.
We were hoping to get him a prosthetic.
Yeah,
A
did we
prosthetic, huh?
make him a prosthetic? It didn't
You
work,
won't
did
need
it?
one. If we can finish the Churd Cannon, it's the only thing that can destroy the Butt Shrine. Will
Churd
you help me?
cannon.
Yeah, I gotta look up the word churd.
We found other misspellings on this map, I think.
Does he have instructions?
And we
Well, he says, I think I've almost got it, but, you know, if you want to help here, review these notes and, see if I've got anything wrong. And
I'm gonna mage hand him.
anybody
to
that
me.
reviews the notes can make a DC 14 intelligence arcana check.
I'm not going in there. I'll mage hand and bring them to me.
you're not gonna come in.
No.
He's like, nah, and he casually waves his hands and dispels your mage hand. You can't take it out of the room. Are you trying to steal the churd cannon?
I'm not.
Grable, flirt! They shoot down that corridor at you.
What do I get?
Apollo casually shuts the door, and you hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, no idea what it is.
Alright. Well, I'm not going in there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's just our shy friend Adelaide.
Oh,
She's
she was trying to steal the churd.
She was just trying to review your notes. You've kind of scared her.
Tell her to come in here. She'll have to review the notes and look at the apparatuses.
Like I think you might want to come in here and look.
Not as long as those
yeah,
two psychopaths are holding weapons.
Will your friends here lower their weapons to allow our friend to come in? Because Gail and I have looked at these notes and we don't know shit.
He's like, all right, Grable, flirt. Assume the position. And they jump into the air and then hit his butt and then flip up onto his shoulders and tuck their guns in their belts. But there's like one on each shoulder. Ready.
Hate
Ready for
that.
action.
Alright. I guess I'll put Apollo as a.
Don't worry, this is just our friendly cat.
Alright. Guess Esther can go in between these tables.
Can she? She's now in between hexes.
That's fine.
That's fine.
2 hex halves make a hex. It's math.
Oh,
Don't question me, I have the 20 intelligence. Alright. Okay. So now I'm in here. If
He'll hand over the
anybody
notes.
fires at me, I'm considering it an act of violence. Apollo and I will respond accordingly.
Well, as long as you don't try to steal the churd cannon notes, there will be no violence.
I've already been shot in the face once by my own party member, so
Ouch.
For so much damage.
the most damage that was possible. Alright. You said Arcana. It's a 24.
Arcana DC 14.
I got a 24.
Well,
Yeah, it's better than what we did. We don't know shit.
I can tell exactly what this is.
you know, Adelaide, that the flabulator must be connected to the chronomaton.
Oh yeah, see, you take this, then you do this.
And they're
Here.
like partially organic in matter, so they're squishy, and they put them together, and you feel like you have to heal them together into one singular thing.
Heal them together?
Like a literal heal, because I don't have a heal.
That's what you know.
Alright, who has heal? Someone has a heal spell. Gale?
I got heal. My
Can't she just,
healing something.
can't she just rub one of her good berries on it?
I don't know, does a good berry work?
You tell
I
me
think
if you
we're
try
out-
it or not.
I think we're out. Didn't you take all the good berries?
Oh yeah, I guess I just have it. Alright, I'll squish a good berry and
She's just over there rubbing these two fleshy things together, and it's not doing anything. Doesn't seem to work.
All right.
Doesn't really
use-
cause the reaction you anticipated.
I'm out of
We'll use the
practice.
healing. So you tell us this that like they need to be healed, right? Like
That's as well as I understand it.
okay.
They have to be
I'm gonna
healed together.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna use healing word. Heal for 7 points of damage.
What?
Your energy flows into the flabulator and the chronomaton, but then it kind of like hits the surface of it, and it really just kind of folds off of it, and you think it needs a good touch to get it together.
A good touch.
Wait,
Oh. Touchy, 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 touch it. It wants to be naughty.
Okay, I touch it.
are we supposed to do healing touch? I don't think we have healing touch.
Oh, shit. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I have shocking grasp.
Oh god. Oh god.
Does the flaccid cannon want shocking grasp? Because I can do that one.
I'm pretty sure Gale has Cure Wounds, which is a touch spell.
Oh, cure. I was looking
do
for
not.
healing touch.
Oh,
I do
well,
not. I have
mayhaps.
healing word. I do not have healing. I do not have.
Yeah.
Good berry is a touch spell.
Eldritch Blast.
Blast it.
Yeah, we have. I can cast shadow puppets. I have a healing potion, I think. A potion of healing. I still have 2 of those. Gave one to that bitch who murdered her whole party.
Can I not just use Healing Word as a touch spell?
You can try it if you want.
That's my last spell slot.
So we got two options here. We got a healing touch as a touch spell, or a potion.
I could touch it with my staff. It'll give it armor.
Are you trying to say you want to make this gun harder?
I've got a dragon leg bone.
Okay, all right, we're moving further from viable options, everyone.
All right, why don't I try Healing Word as a touch spell?
All right, you lay your hands upon the flabulator and the chronomenon, and you release your energy into it, and it connects together and gets hard. It's
I
like
hate
the barrel
it.
of a gun.
I hate it.
All right,
I
an
hate it
hour
a
has
lot.
passed in this period of time as y'all figured this out and worked it together.
It feels about right.
Adelaide, you need to make another Arcana check to see about connecting the next mechanism onto the turd cannon.
Do I have advantage for how well we've done so far?
No.
Don't ask. We'll get disadvantage.
Does anybody have Arcana so they can help her?
You?
No, you have to know the skill. That's from your.
No.
She does. Yeah,
makes
Esther
sense
does.
then.
She has a proficiency in Arcana. Can she give me advantage?
If she has the skill, she can give you advantage.
She does.
I get +2 on my Arcana. Is that not what that means?
The little bubble to the left of it that says you have a proficiency.
You can get the modifiers from your intelligence or your
Oh, I don't know where.
attributes.
You have a
This
proficiency.
shows if you have it.
Son of a
This
bitch.
shows if you have proficiency.
Well, it's better. I rolled a 2 at first. This time I rolled a 9, but it's +7, so it's a 16.
16 is enough to beat a DC 14. You know that the Gleep Freeble mechanism must be calibrated, targeting it with a fire-based spell.
I have no fire-based spells.
I got fire. Wait, say that again. I was distracted.
The Gleep Freeble mechanism must be calibrated by targeting it with a fire-based spell.
I have very
Okay,
intentionally not taken any fire-based spells. Well, I do have Flaming Sphere.
Reduce flame.
Is that a spell?
Yes.
Is it cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Ah.
Fire into being around Gale's hands and releases that energy, that heat onto the device. It seems to absorb it in, and it starts to purr.
Ugh.
What if we just didn't have these spells? Like, what? This is.
I don't know, man.
Then we'd be fucked.
This is straight out of the thing.
So we've got a purring hard cannon of flesh. Are we about to shove a massive... Are we about to shove a vibrating dildo into the butthole?
Oh, no.
Is that what's about to happen?
That's what's about to happen.
Son of a bitch.
That is absolutely, without a doubt, what's about to happen.
I need for y'all to make another hour has passed, by the way. It's been 2 hours in this room.
2 hours of what?
You're studying notes to come up with these determinations. It's not just flipping the page.
Oh, fine. Okay. So another one, and I still get the help, right?
As long as she's helping you, yep.
He's helping. That's a 24 again.
Adelaide, you have come to the determination that the Drockle Spring Tube needs to be carefully primed by being targeted by any ranged spell attack or the magic missile spell.
Oh, I got this one. I got this one.
It looks like Esther might want to get this one.
Oh, okay.
Blast it?
Gail, go stand over there with it so she can blast it.
What?
You were just doing the fire thing.
Put it on
no
your
need
head.
for me to hold this.
Yeah, do the
No
apple.
need for me to hold this.
Do
I'm not
apple.
gonna do
Apple it.
Apple it. Apple it, Gail.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I bet Tommy Two Butts will. Two Butt Tommy.
Tommy Two Butt says, "This is my every dream," and he grasps it and goes and stands against the
Oh,
wall.
He's a dickhead.
right?
Blast it!
Blasting.
Roll to hit. If you roll a 1, you shoot Tommy Two Butts in the head
Oh shit.
for an automatic critical hit.
It hurts real bad.
6.
Your energy just gets absorbed into the Drockelspream tube, right down the tip.
Oh, fuck
Threatened
off.
by being targeted by any ranged spell, and it can be considered primed for action.
Ugh.
Tommy Two Butts is ecstatic, and his 2 tiny goblin gun turrets are just yay! And there he says, "I have one final thing to ask of you. We are deathly afraid of losing our magnificent butts.
Do they
Will
all
you-
have 2 butts?
No, I'm the only one with 2 butts, for I am Tommy Two Butts. But look at their butts!" And they turn around and they just a little ding of just glistening as it's like they were made of gold.
It's like straight from Ren and Stimpy.
Yes,
Exactly what I had
100% Ren and Stimpy. And he says,
I guess Buzzlebee can do it.
"Y'all have been of great service, but will you man the churd cannon and destroy the shrine of the
Wait.
buttless?"
What
done.
reward do you have to offer us?
We need to make sure the Buzzlebee gets his butt back.
They said if we broke
Will-
the
will-
if we killed the butt thing, everybody get their butts back.
Will they?
That is the theory behind the churd cannon, but
Uh,
But.
it's never been tested into action before.
Well, if we do this, Gale needs a Glock.
Is that what it looks like?
it's Pickle Rick.
Just
It is.
bigger.
Pickle Rick. We needed
All
that
right.
last time.
A Glock, you say?
Gold plated.
A gold-plated Glock. It took a lot to make these. That can be arranged.
You could just give us that one, and then you could make another one in your leisure.
One of them looks at you and starts to pull it, and goes.
I
and
point.
Tommy's like, "Hey, wait, stop!
I got my.
She's not serious." He's like, he talks like this. Don't say you're gonna take their guns. It's not healthy. Well, what do you say? Will you join my cause to destroy the Order of the Buttless?
I mean, can we get some Glocks and ammo if we take this butt out?
I already said I'd give you a Glock. And
Are there any like spell scrolls in this room? In this piles of papers?
a what?
Spell
Spell
scrolls?
scrolls? He looks around and he's like, "Hold on, I'm sure I can find it somewhere." And he reaches back into a bag that's sitting on the table, and he reaches in and he pulls it up. And it's a skeleton in robes. And he pulls a book off of the side of it and he puts it on the table, and he drops the skeleton back in the bag.
Perfect. I'll take that book.
Adelaide, you don't have any follow-up questions on that?
Nope. I'll take that book. Nope.
He looks over at you, Esther, and he says, "Doing it out of the grace of your heart, huh? For you,
More guns.
for you, there will be a special reward."
Ooh. Oh, baby. You know, I already got these big uns. We gotta balance it out in the back.
All right. He says, which one of you will wield the churred cannon in battle?
Not it.
I say Buzzleby
It's
is
true.
probably pretty willing to do anything it takes to get his
Yeah,
butt back.
he's got the most to gain and least to
Buzzleby, like,
lose.
flutters down to this, what can only be like a 5 foot long,
Vibrating
flesh
dildo.
vibrating
Dildo.
cannon with a
Dildo.
green liquid seeping out of the gun barrel.
Oh my god. Diseased dildo.
And he said, I'd do anything for you, Master. I really would. But I really just don't think I can handle an instrument that big.
uh,
Good luck, Esther. You're the one who likes to go in blasting.
yeah, I don't need a gun to go and blast him.
You got.
Gail's the one he was all about blasting.
That's
How are we
true.
supposed to- What are we supposed to just shove it into the butt, or like what are we supposed to do here?
He's like, I mean, no, that's crude. Obviously, you just point the end at it, and you tickle the little button here, and it'll expel the attack at the butt.
You got this, Gail.
All right, give me that cannon there.
He hands it over, and it throbs in your grasp. and
No.
just
I hate it.
it is far too warm.
Ugh. Vomit. She's the one that's been feeling it up and down all night, so.
Is it already vibrating? Is it like throbbing?
Yeah.
It feels like it's ready to go.
It's primed.
How's that feel in your hands?
Ugh.
Y'all primed it earlier.
That nice.
Well, how are we supposed to get back to the butt? Like it's
We go walk there.
well, we're not going back through this room again.
You think
The room with the door?
that room is deactivated?
Okay. All right.
Nobody wants to do that again,
Nobody wants to do
That would.
including myself.
All right. Well, let's do this.
Are we heading back over there?
Heading back over there.
Is Tommy Two Butts and his two friends gonna come with us? Watch.
They're like, no, it's too dangerous. We can't risk these perfect specimens that we have behind us.
They could go almost to the room, but that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, now are we aiming it at the butt or at the butt plug above it?
Definitely at the butt.
At the butt. Got it. Okay. We got any questions? We know what we're doing now? You guys ready?
Let's do it. Go.
Adelaide is not here. She has left.
Adelaide's listening. Adelaide approves as long as she doesn't have to touch the moist, vibrating dildo.
Why don't you touch the butt?
I touch nothing.
I say we mounted on the cat.
No.
Can I ride Apollo into battle while wielding the cannon?
While handling the churred cannon.
I don't think
Mount it.
we can ride Apollo.
For 50 gold pieces.
For 50 gold pieces.
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
I just wanted to be majestic. I guess I'll just be majestic on foot.
How much is majesty worth to you? I would say 50 gold pieces isn't too bad.
I guess I'll be majestic on foot.
For free.
Not sure if you'd be able to ride him anyways. You are a medium creature. He is a Oh, he's a large creature. You could ride him.
Yeah, you said we could ride him. He just couldn't
He just
fly.
can't fly.
That's what.
Yeah.
But he's demanding the 50 gold pieces for the indignity of
Oh,
having
Of
a
having-
massive dildo.
of having a turd cannon resting on his head to fire it like this.
Yeah, 100%. 50
I mean,
gold
that-
pieces is a steal, honestly.
It'll help her aim better, though. She's old and frail. She
Perhaps.
needs like a rest.
So how about
Alright.
you bend over in front of her and let her rest it on you?
We just
All right.
established
Y'all
Esther
make
does
it
not
back
react
through
to
the
that yet.
rooms, and you make it all the way back to the room with the little dungeon on the floor. The smell of the dragon beginning to decompose and the gases
Oh.
escaping is quite pungent.
Ew.
And
Oh, just Monty outside. Monty.
Sarah is messing with Willow.
How dare she? Doesn't she know that Willow is a treasure and a treat?
Willow loves
She
me.
is a delight and a treat. All right, pause for bathroom break before
What?
Butt cannon.
butt cannon.
Darius just got back. You couldn't have taken that earlier? He's too busy trying to talk Apollo into being his mighty steer.
Mighty steed.
Yeah, I was definitely using the bathroom.
Oh, we knew. We all knew. You left your mic on. We could hear the plops of the turds in the toilet.
No, I was constantly muting and unmuting and practicing my Kegels. It's good. Like the bladder, like those are muscles you're supposed to work out.
Kegels aren't for your bladder.
Well, yeah, I
Your
know,
Kegels are
but
the
like
wrong organ.
yeah, but stopping and starting the urine flow is a good muscle.
Wrong muscle, though. I think
Yeah.
Kegel is the wrong muscle.
Well, it depends on the.
No,
Regardless.
I think you're right. I think it is actually a way to practice that.
Yes, please do. Explain to me how to Kegel, Matthew.
I was just supporting my wife.
Regardless of the actual muscles,
Now I have to
direct benefit either from better bladder control or better muscle.
So, that's something.
And yeah.
I'm gonna say that, beginner.
Stop the
Kegels
flow of
are
your
probably-
pee.
Yep. Nope, she's right. I just looked it up.
Kegel exercises help to strengthen your pelvic floor muscles, the set of muscles you use to stop the flow of pee.
Mm.
The benefit is squeezing the penis, but the main goal is avoiding bladder failures in old age.
That is true.
I thought it was for like old ladies. You want to tighten up your.
That's
Tighten that
so
up.
you don't piddle.
It is so you don't piddle.
There you go. Okay. Now I've
Especially for those of us who have shoved 8 to 9 pound
It's true.
gremlins out.
Yeah, no, I'm good with not having to have that experience.
I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
Fair.
I think I'd be
All right.
scared for that. Did you do your Kegels?
Yeah.
All right.
All
Are
right.
you ready to blast? this
Y'all
out? Blast
get
the ass?
to the room. Yeah, just move everybody over there. All right. Not there. Here. Also, Grable is not with you.
Oh, I tried to not get everybody. They were brown on brown.
It's fair. All right. You'll get over here and you can hear like chanting in a guttural,
Oh,
Like-
fuck off.
a guttural, almost flatulent language
Uh-oh.
in the coming down
Oh.
the corridor. None of that is transmitting, but that is a very
good.
good representation.
Just as well.
All right. So you definitely know that there is a welcoming party at the Butt Shrine.
Puzzlebee's invisible.
Okay, I may need somebody to hold this so I can turn into a bear.
Ah, shit.
Not it.
Can Esther blast if she's holding like that thing?
No, it's
Is
a
it
two-handed.
two-handed?
It's a two-handed affair.
I think that means that it's gotta be Adelaide. 'Cause
In what
she
world would the spell sniper be the one not allowed to shoot long range spells?
has a staff that she's holding, and she gotta keep finger out for blasting.
So one person's just basically out of the fight, is what it is.
You could also just set it down.
Sure.
Well, it's only got a single shot in it, so
Might not even be a fight.
you could shoot your wad and then join the fight.
I mean, do we know how many are out there? Do we have time for, like, how far away are they? Do we have time for Buzzlebee to invisible out there and give us
Possibly
some?
can go up there. That's fine.
Okay, have him invisible, but like only go far enough to see like how many there are, and have to come back.
Make a stealth roll.
With advantage?
Yes, because he is invisible.
Right.
There's no way we're gonna be able to tell what dice are from this height.
Was anyone counting how many times he just pasted?
I think that's a 20 right there.
Right click. There we go.
Bing,
That's
bong, 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 bong,
Yeah.
bong. 6?
It's not
Was it
high.
6?
Oh,
That one was, yeah. The one that before you said it, yes.
ooh. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
gotta roll again. 16. Wait,
No, add
plus.
your shit.
Hold on. Wait. Plus. What do I add?
But it's cool that I got it right.
It is indeed.
By going bing, bong, bong, bong,
That's fine.
bong.
So
21.
All right. You go up there and you have a what?
21.
A 21. All right, let's see. Did any of us pay attention to you?
No.
The two main guys won't, but we'll see if their lackeys got you. They need to roll a natural 20. That is a natural 20.
No, it
No.
isn't. Go fuck
Right
yourself.
there.
Nope, I don't see it. That's a 5, bitch.
Ah, I hear something, boss. And the flatulence goes quiet.
Uh-oh.
And Buzzlebee sees them all like start to look around and turn towards that door that he's at. They can. What are you doing, Buzzlebee?
He was gonna fly there and fly right back as soon as he saw how many there were.
All right, you can fly back. All right.
Did you see how many there were?
Yeah, I'll put them out. When you rounded the corner, there's a big old hobgoblin with no butt standing up in the crest of the shining mounds,
hate it.
holding its hands into the air. A bigger hobgoblin, or a bigger, hobgoblin, stands around the base of it, and a bunch of goblins are around the room, all buttless.
All buttless.
So 2 hobgoblins and 6 goblins.
1 bugbear, 1 hobgoblin,
Oh.
6 goblins.
It's and the bugbear's in the butt.
Bugbear, hobgob, goblins. I'm writing it down this time.
Wait, which one's which? Is it the hobgoblin in the butt or the bugbear in the butt?
I think it was the bugbear.
I labeled them.
Okay, I'm casting
Yep.
Bark Skin, by the way.
Okay. Do you have a spell slot for that?
I have 1 second level spell slot left.
Boom shakalaka.
All right.
And then, sorry, what's better, a hobgoblin or a bugbear?
You can make a nature roll.
I don't think I got some.
Well, we got to put ourselves in some kind of order here, and I can't be first because I got this shit in my hands.
Okay. Esther and
Standing here with his dick in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Nature, I got a 14.
It's quite the cannon you got there, Gale.
I got a 14
A
on
14.
nature.
I get there.
Bugbear is more challenging.
Bugbear's worse. Alright, I'm gonna send Apollo in and cast mirror image on myself. I just never get to use it. I want to use it. We're all very close now. I might die.
All right. So as soon as you round the corner, we're going to hit initiative because
Okay.
there is no surprise involved because they're prepared.
Well, that's fine. I'm casting mirror image on myself as Apollo runs into attack.
Do we not want to get?
Yeah, wait. Yeah, I think we gotta decide on our order here.
We'll do it while Apollo's running into attack. I'm in the back. That is very much not the back.
Oh, that's you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. No, I thought that was Esther.
You probably want to.
Probably Buzz will be behind
Yeah.
Apollo, right?
As y'all are running about the room, getting in order, you can hear the same type of commotion happening in the other room.
Buzzlebee's down!
How do I get him back up? Can somebody put him behind? Okay.
I guess Gale will hold off in case there's an emergency and she needs to go bear.
You gotta protect the Gale. She's got the throbbing
Manhood.
explosion.
It's gonna be great. Alright.
Alright, let's just start running in there.
We're ready.
Come in, blasting.
Rolling initiative.
And then blasting. Yeah, roll initiative as you round the corner.
Oh, that's great. I got a nat 20 and Apollo got a 3. That's what we need.
Yep.
I got 24.
Ooh.
Oh, great.
Go before me.
Wait, I need to roll.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Great. The 2 people at the back get to go first. Love that.
Apollo, as you come around that corner,
9. Did I get anything?
Nope, that's just a 9.
you actually
He does get some, right?
don't see.
This is Bumblebee.
Oh no, I've
Oh.
dropped it.
I almost
Goodbye.
caught him. Oh, there he is.
There he is. All right, you come around that corner, and you need to make a perception check.
He does have true sight. So if they're invisible or there are illusions.
18.
Okay. Sarah, are you manning the
Yeah.
invisible board?
Yeah, I can do it. Where are you, Esther?
Esther is 9.
Okay. And Buzzleby?
Buzzleby
Right,
is 20.
you still
Hold on,
need to
hold
make
on.
a perception.
I know, but I need to know where
Wait, what
Buzzleby
is it?
goes. I'm sorry. I had moved
It
away
was
from the rule.
Wait, what was it?
15 or
It was plus 30. I think it was 18. Oh, there, it's the yellow one.
I know.
Yeah, 18.
Okay. So I have to make a perception, but.
Yeah. You need to make a perception roll, but they lined up like right here and they are standing with absolute confidence in that they don't think you can see them.
Oh, nice, because they're supposed to be invisible.
They are invisible.
Okay. And Apollo knows that they are, like, things look different, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's a hob over here and chainmail and a shield, and he's also invisible. Make a
Alright.
perception check, though.
That was a 15 perception.
A 15 is high enough that you see the top knot of this bugbear's hair sticking out of the asshole.
Nice. Okay, so as he rounds the corner, sees they're invisible, can he sort of back?
That door is fully shut.
Oh shit. Alright, so if he's right here, 5, that's only 10. Are they small enough that he can like jump over them? I don't have a good sense of scale with anything here.
Maybe if the door frame wasn't there, but the door frame is like fully blocking you. You're gonna have to be
Okay.
on the ground. But once you're in the room, it's much more.
Yeah, but he has to go 20 feet to do the attack where he can knock over.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible in this case.
Would he be able to pretend like he's looking and then do some sort of surprise?
DC 10 performance check.
What the fuck is performance is charisma? How charismatic is my kitty cat? 0. That's a 0 charisma. Let's go, Apollo. That's a 5. He is not good at acting.
He like moves forward. Wonder where they are, and they just see right through you. All right.
Just like I can see right through you. Attack.
All right.
Oh, he doesn't get to go first. Does he get to go first? How is this working? Whatever. All right. So he's
I
right
don't know
there.
what's happening.
Does he get a surprise attack or something?
No.
No.
I got caught up in the moment, but it's not actually his turn, so he doesn't get to
That's
attack.
true. Gale,
Ah,
you're actually standing right here as you rounded the corner and looked left.
Oh, okay. So
I mean,
And we can scoot everybody else forward if they were following.
I'm not sure if Gail is. She might be staying around this corner.
Gale?
I'm going right here. I'm just counting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I can't get through everyone.
10, 20,
Ugh.
30,
Ready,
45. If you dashed, you could.
That don't do any good. Then we just got dashed through you.
Yeah, I could get up to here, but fuck.
Did you put down the gun?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm holding the gun.
You gotta protect the gun. You don't need to be getting into
Yeah.
offensive position.
I mean, I
You
could
could
get,
just
like,
dodge.
just take the dodge action.
Yeah, in case something manages to get to you. But
Yeah. I think you're in defense mode. You gotta.
Okay, I'll just take the dodge action. Fuck it.
Yeah, worst case, you can always turn into a bear and come in and clean up.
Come in wreck.
Okay. So that was Gale. I think Gale is done. Adelaide?
I don't think I can do anything either.
Puzzlebee?
Well, no, hold on.
You can get to this spot right here if you
With,
dash.
but I could just get there by the time everything starts to clear out too.
I mean, you don't know that everything's going to clear out. Like, Apollo could get stuck up here, everything's at the door.
Yeah. If he goes, is Buzzle able to fly over Apollo
Yeah, it's about dash.
and get in there? Because Esther might need a place to go.
2 times movement. Corridors are small.
Oh,
Okay, but he could go over and get in. He's still invisible too, isn't he? He's just not very sneaky.
Invisible. He can go invisible at will.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
gonna cut their nails.
So dumb.
Did your cat get
The
stuck
cat-
somewhere?
The cat's feeder went off, and he got excited, but then his little claw got stuck in the couch, and he couldn't get it off, and then he finally got it off, and then he got it stuck on the blanket again.
Bless the baby. 20, 30, 40.
I gotta cut those 40.
All right, Adelaide, gotta make a decision.
Yeah, fucking fine. I'll do it. Since I convinced Gail to stay, I will let Gail convince me to go there.
All right, Buzzlebee.
Alright, so Buzz has got. So you said it's double movement for him still, even though he's flying?
Yeah.
It's such a
And
tight
then-
fit.
He is invisible. Does he have the ability to see other invisible things?
No.
He has dark vision. He has passive perception. Are either of those a thing?
No.
Those are things, but they're not helpful in this instance.
Okay. So if he comes into the room, he's just not going to be able to see them?
He won't be able to see them, but he'll know that they're vaguely there. So all that means is he'll have disadvantage to hit them.
He'll know. I'm sorry. Say that again. He'll know they're there, but he'll have disadvantage to hit.
Right.
Got it. Okay. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. So if can he okay, how does the disengage work, right? So if can I fly over one of these guys to get to like this corner if I have the movement? I'm gonna be flanked there.
10, 20, 30, disengage. Yeah, you can do that.
But do they get an attack of opportunity if he flies by him?
Not if you take the disengage action.
But then he won't get to attack.
True.
Got it.
And
To
they're
get
gonna
to
have
that
to
spot, you either have to take the disengage action or take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Okay. But at least that gets him in a better position and gets him out of the way. Ooh.
Be aware,
And if
they will
attack, they
hear
might
you.
become visible for everybody else.
Okay, that's the point. All right, so let's fly.
They
over.
will hear you fly into the room. So just like you'll know they're there, they will know you're there.
But none of us know where anybody is. We're all just kind of.
Not
shooting in the dark.
exactly. So everybody has disadvantage to hit each other, except for
Apollo!
Apollo
Well, and them hitting everyone else.
and them hitting everyone else, yes.
20, 25.
Could have been worse. Somebody else could have poked their head around that corner. It would have been a surprise round.
Oh, wait.
Apollo says, I have useful skills.
15, 20, 25.
Go at a diagonal.
25, 35, and that makes 40 right here, right? Yeah, okay. 40 and disengage, and that means his turn is done.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
No, you don't have to. You can still, because if you go to diagonal here, 5, 10, 15.
It's
What?
10 for the first square. 10, 15,
Yeah, 10,
20,
15,
25.
20, 25, 30.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I've got 40.
I thought it was 10, 20,
so
25.
they don't try to attack her.
Right
I was
here
just
and then
saying.
here.
Oh, you had 40.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
have 40.
the diagonal. Okay.
Yeah, it's just that I
That's
thought
the
you were trying to
diagonal.
use a dash, so I was just showing that you could make it in 30.
Well, if I have more space, I can get further so that I'm not touching both of these. Actually, 3, because with this guy in the wall, what's this guy doing here?
You can't see
Oh,
him.
okay.
He's just off the map for the moment.
Okay. But yeah, if I have more space, that gives me in a better position if I can go here, right? So it's 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, probably just 35. Huh? Is that okay? Is this legal?
Do you have enough movement?
He has 40.
Well, then you can
yeah,
go
I've got
one more
40.
square.
Well, I still got to be melee distance.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can stay there.
I see that. Okay.
All right.
And he had to disengage to get past them, so they didn't get an attack of opportunity, right? I'm
Right.
understanding.
There's no reason to do a disengage because if they attack, they become visible and they'd have disadvantage on their attack. So, I mean, you're making them. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It's your choice. If 2 of them will get attacks of opportunity if you do not take the disengage action. Actually, moving all the way to where you just moved, 3 of them will get attacks of opportunity.
Why 3?
Because you have to fly over one of them.
Because previously you left this dude and this dude's area of effects, but because you moved one more, instead of you were going to stop here, but you moved here, so you left this dude's also.
Oh, I
So
see.
so if you stop here, this dude doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. And then disengage. I just disengage once, and none of them can attack me. But
True.
if I don't disengage, I can still attack one, and those 3 become visible if they attack me.
Maybe.
But-
Maybe.
What does maybe mean? There's a chance that they will become visible.
Like that's
Usually,
how some
yeah.
spells
Like an
become visible.
invisibility spell, if you cast a spell or attack, you drop invisibility.
That's also how Buzzlebee's invisibility works. You know that. If Buzzlebee attacks from invisible, he becomes visible.
Okay. And who goes after Buzzlebee? Like Apollo's last, right?
Yeah. Fucking dumbass cat with a shitty ass roll.
He's
The
only
monsters
one
go
that-
after Buzzlebee.
Oh, the monsters go after Buzzlebee.
Yeah, Buzzlebee, monsters, Esther, Apollo.
So they're probably about to come if the invisibility thing happens, like they're about to become visible anyway.
Yeah, just whatever you want.
There's no wrong answer.
There's lots of wrong answers. There are only wrong answers.
They are all answers.
Flip a coin.
3,
They're about
2.
I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna disengage
All right.
rather than
Buzzlebee disengages, goes all the way to where he's at now, and stops. All right. It is now the monster's turns.
And I did cast mirror image on myself.
Yeah, I heard it. All right. Buzzleby, you see 2 more goblins come around the edge of these shining globes.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
All right. The 3 along the front line all like pull out these red silken slings,
Huh.
and they pull out these black beads and slip them into the red slings, and they go and they chuck them at
The sky.
Apollo
Oh. Wow.
right in front of him. So, and you can see them, so they do not get advantage like they would otherwise.
Ah, bitches.
Looks like only 1 hit. Armor class?
17.
Yep, only 1 hit. 19. All right. The bead hits you and ruptures across your flesh, and all these tiny little worms crawl out
Oh
onto your flesh and
no.
start eating away
What
at
the
your
hell?
flesh.
Don't like that. Don't like that
Oh.
at all.
Nope.
Nobody likes the butt worms. Prepare to die.
Oh, fuck off.
And you take a d6 worth of necrotic damage.
Ew.
How much?
D6.
A d6.
86. Okay.
Yeah,
Did
not
you say
86.
No, not 86.
Gale's gone.
Oh, no, not 86. A d6. Oh, it's only 1 point. All right.
Wow.
All right. Those are them.
And they're now visible, right?
They are all visible. Buzzleby, the 3 goblins around you who cannot see you try to attack you. They pull out these black, slightly rubbery swords,
What
Ew.
the
and they
fuck?
try to slap you with them.
So just giant dildos.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Buzzleby, what's your armor class? I had
13.
a
Only 13?
11 plus 4 to hit, so that's a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Rolling with disadvantage because
Invisible.
Yeah.
I thought it was better.
So what was your armor? Was there
13.
13? 1 hit. There were 3 of them. The next one with disadvantage missed you bad. Last one with disadvantage. That one missed also. One of them hit you with his black rubbery sword, and it packs a big wallop of bludgeoning damage as it impacts your.
Resistance.
I think that sound isn't concerning.
It's 10 points of bludgeoning damage as I rolled an 8 on the die.
Bludgeoning resistance. What does that mean?
That means you take half. So you only took
Buzzleby
5
has
points of
bludgeoning
damage.
resistance?
Damage resistance that I didn't realize until now.
Huh.
He'd have been taking all sorts of damage he didn't need to. -5. That's better.
The Order of the Buttless Goblin seems surprised that you can take such punishment
Vomit.
and prepares. The Hob looks at you, pulling out
Nope.
an even greater
Nope.
weapon. Wielding it in 2 hands, he
No.
slams it upon your head.
On Buzzleby?
On Buzzleby.
He can't see him though. He's still invisible, right?
All of these attacks have disadvantage because you're invisible.
Oh, okay.
I think I missed. 7 plus what for a hobgoblin? Nope, he missed. All right. This great log of a weapon slams into the floor next to you. Apollo, you are, and Adelaide for that matter, and Buzzleby, you all see at the top of the butt, you can see and hear just this weird squelching noise, and he's saying,
Oh no.
ha ha, I found my little friend. And he
What?
thrust his hand up out of the butt, and there is what can only be described in terms of our universe, a gold-plated AK-47, and he says, "Hello to my little friend." Down that
Does he
corridor.
actually shoot it, or does he just say digga 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 digga?
He says it over and over and over again, but you can't hear it because there's the sound of a machine gun firing.
Son of a bitch. I use
All
Mage
right.
Hand to drag Gale in front of me.
Adelaide, you get a +2 armor class because Apollo is in front of you.
Blessed be the cat.
There are 3 shots going into Apollo and 3 shots going into Adelaide.
Jesus Christ.
And 3 shots going into this poor goblin number 1.
Sucks to suck, little goblin bitch.
Goblin.
Does Apollo get a plus to his AC?
No, because he's large.
Oh, okay.
And it's small. That goblin is shredded in half, and he goes, "Oh, I love it!" and lays down.
Oh god.
And Apollo is armor class. Ooh, that's not good. Nat 20
Oh, fuck off.
and a 17 plus
17 hits.
Okay, so 2 hits, one of which was a nat 20. That was 3d10 damage. A 16. 20 points of damage. No, 19 points of damage.
Oh, thank god it's only 19.
Oh, no, 18 points of damage.
Roller coaster.
Because it doesn't double the extra damage for the extra die. All right. 18 points of piercing damage as these bullets slam into Apollo.
Ouchies.
And Adelaide, what is your armor class?
What did I get a plus?
2.
2. So that's a 12. Wait, what does this ring do?
I'm not sure.
Where is that?
Can't remember.
Mysterious gold ring, 30 foot. Oh, to shield others. Oh, I could have shielded. Can I shield Apollo?
It will only block one of them. The other was a crit, so it's an automatic hit.
Oh. Worth it. It's a +5 AC. Do you remember which one?
Just call it 10.
So he gets 8 back.
Yeah.
Worth it. So his AC went up +5. My AC is only 12.
All right. It is 2 hits.
Oh, I'm dead, guys.
1 miss.
Okay,
Just
each time a creature targets you with an attack, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates. So
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
roll.
I guess do that twice.
Yeah. So I roll. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher. I rolled a 4, so the first one hits me.
Okay. Is this a concentration-based spell?
No.
Okay. I'll wait to see if the next one hits you. I'll roll them at the same time.
And that's a nat 1. So yes, they both hit me.
That's truly
so glad I have mirror image up. Ooh, no, I already used my reaction.
You did indeed. That is 14 points of piercing damage onto Adelaide from the gold-plated AK-47 shot from the butthole of a giant statue. All right. That is all of them. Esther.
Esther.
Let's see here. Jesus. There is no space for Esther. So if she's in the doorway, there's still two people flanking her, right?
Yeah.
And that guy has some sort of crazy magical weapon that hurts like a son of a bitch.
The bugbear is the one who has the magical.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
want to talk
You can
about coming
only
and blasting.
You can only see his upper torso sticking up out, but he's got the gun braced against the magical cheeks of his butt shrine.
Ew. So now, I remember. Hold on, I gotta remember what. It's like disadvantage if somebody's flanking me.
Yeah, spells. Ranged attacks, you have disadvantage if they're within 5 feet of you. If anybody's within 5 feet of you, right? Any enemy?
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait. If touch, no disadvantage. What does that mean? Spell sniper does something.
We can't hear you, Matthew. What? You need some sort of combat expert? I don't know. He yelled something, but I had my headset on, so I couldn't hear him. And I don't know.
I wrote my notes very descriptively. If touch, no disadvantage. Spell sniper.
You need crossbow expert to negate melee ranged attacks.
What?
Spell sniper doesn't do it.
I think she took the new version of Spell Sniper.
You're right. They incorporated crossbow expert into the new version of spell sniper.
Yeah, being within 5 feet of an enemy doesn't impose disadvantage on your attack rolls with spells.
You are correct.
Yeah, my notes were correct then. They were of some use, the Vegatude. Alright, so I guess what is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I can get into the doorway. I got two folks touching me, which isn't great, but at least I don't have disadvantage. And then I can. What do we like? We like.
It only takes you 20 to get into the doorway.
Does it? 5, 10, 15.
5,
Oh,
15,
10, 15,
20.
20.
Angles.
Gotcha.
Angles are a bitch.
Angles. I keep forgetting about them angles.
It's all about the angles.
It's all about the angles.
5, 10, 15, 20. I mean, is there any reason to get over? So 20, 25, 30?
If you move here and then move here, this guy will get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. I'm just.
And this guy will get an attack of opportunity.
I don't see much advantage in. I mean, I guess then only one guy is flanking me.
I mean, you can also split your movement in case you kill one of those guys.
I was gonna aim at the bugbear, since he was the big bad. I think I'm just gonna stay in the doorway. So we said what? 5, 10,
20.
15, 20, right? That'll leave me with 10 for later if I need it. 20. So we're gonna hex this bugbear's strength unless anybody's got a better thing to hex.
All right.
And okay,
You hex that bugbear.
I'm gonna hex that bugbear.
Hex him real good.
So let's roll. I'll pull some of these dice over. My goodness, they're so far away. We need more dice.
No.
He would. He he would be getting a +2 to his armor class because he is partially hidden, but you are a spell sniper, so he does not get that.
I can ignore half and 3 covers quarter.
Yep.
Cover.
Half and 3/4 quarter.
3 quarters quarter.
I can math.
I'm trying to do things here. I'm trying to remember what dice I need to take over with me.
You're doing great. I'm proud of you.
Gotta roll a d20 plus
And then I
your
get a
spellcasting
10.
ability. Or
Well, I
range
got
spell
a-
attack modifier.
I get the 10, and then with the hex, which dice was that?
You gotta roll to hit first.
Yeah, before you're doing damage, you gotta.
Oh no, I'm just trying to remember which dice I'm about to use. I'm about to move things around so I can take.
You're gonna use a die 10 and a die 6.
Die 6. Thank you. That was the other one I was
Mhm.
missing. There's a 20.
They don't have enough dice over here on the side of the table, so she had to get
More
some more.
dice!
She's getting them. Go away.
More
No.
dice!
Oh my
I
god.
need more
No.
dice.
No. 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 I'll flip the table. I swear to God. Not my dice, you son of a bitch. You're throwing them all over my. Everything's organized. I hate you so much. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I'm gonna write a
Fancy
book,
is-
and you're gonna die in it.
Oh, here's a 6. Oops, that's the wrong button.
Big Bad in my book is named Matholomew.
Okay.
Bartholomew. That sounds
I
a lot like
feel-
Matthew.
Yeah,
feel-
he's a son of a bitch.
Gracious to even be included.
Hmm.
Oh, just roll the 20 first to see if you hit.
I'm not rolling everything, darling. I'm just trying to move dice over so that I don't have to keep coming back over here.
Why did you put them in the one spot that we can't see? You just dropped them into the blackness. What the hell?
Here, let me move them for you.
Sam. Is there stuff right here, or can we get rid of this darkness?
We can get rid of it.
Okay.
I liked it. Okay.
Yeah, you're like, this is a great place to store my dice. Like, I'm just moving stuff around. Bloop into oblivion.
Pick them back up. I still got a hold on them.
What is that? Who's
All right. We
Thistle
got some
Gus?
dice. All right, let's go.
What? What was that?
We're going blasting.
I don't know. Probably just
All
threw him
these
over
more
there at
dice
some point.
Where did he go? Did you just
Guys.
throw your dice into darkness again?
Maddie, I need more 20s.
Where did they go?
Oh, there it is. Found it. Okay, let's try this
Maybe
again.
don't throw it
Yeah.
on this board.
Yeah, you can't throw them
Yeah.
directly on the table.
Clearly not. That's
I mean, you want to take that roll though. That was a good roll.
Yeah.
Just roll
Okay.
it.
Really?
I
Are
rolled
these
a
my
16
dice?
plus
You have my.
7 is, what, 6?
No.
Mm,
No. No.
23!
No.
There's too much blackness up here. I'll put it over here. It's in a good place here. I'll put it over here. Here. Oh, I still can't grab that one. Oh, there it is.
Fuck.
23.
Stop
23 hit.
God, he's not paying attention. Does 23 hit Bartholomew?
23 does hit. I didn't know y'all were ready.
She was mathing. I was
mathing.
listening.
Math is hard.
Bartholomew can't multitask. Simple Bartholomew, that's his name.
You hit. He has a decent armor class with his cover, but you have
Ain't got no
negated
cover, biatch.
No cover for me. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. So we got. Let's see here. What is this? Shouldn't switch. The 6, the 10. Okay. So we got the 7 plus 7 is 14 plus our hex. There's a thunderbolt, or no, like a thunder, yeah. And how much should is it? Just that? Can I get something else here? Choose one with do thunder.
Can't remember. It's
I'm
been too
looking.
long. It's been
I
too
know.
long since you've been blasting.
Yeah,
Make
you
sure it's
add
plus
so much shit to this.
Yeah, it's just the 7 for the 1. I don't get any bonuses on the hex, right? It's just the d6 is
That is
normal, and
correct.
then the
Isn't the D6 from your hex?
yeah, that's the hex.
Yes.
But I was thinking there's okay. So 17.
17. Ouch.
Blasting.
Says the guy who just machine
You
gun
just
blasted.
blast him and just.
Like,
That's a spell, isn't it?
yeah, but it's a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
So you could use Misty Step to get like over here
Get out of the doorway at least.
and get out of the doorway.
You do need to have line of sight to your destination, so take that into consideration because the mounds do block line of sight.
Yeah, they do. But did she kill him?
No, but
Oh,
he is a bloody bug in a butt.
bloody
Nice.
butt bug.
Bloody butt bug. Got it.
Yep.
Oh,
So
bloody butt bug, Black
I can't
Betty.
see the that space over on the other side of the butts here. I can't see over here.
I mean, you can see. You're here. You can see in this line.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I can't see over the butts though.
Yeah, it's like
Correct.
a 15-foot
Okay.
butt.
We'll just Misty Step on over there.
How many spell slots do you have left, by the way?
All of
Can we
them.
do a rest and they regenerate?
They did.
She took a short rest, so she should have them all.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was just making sure you could do it again. Like,
So. Ooh. Shipa.
All right.
All right, all right, all right.
oh,
I think Apollo finally gets to go.
Lister is done. I want to say
Yes,
Apollo's
Esther's done.
turn.
All right, Apollo's just gonna be mad as hell. First of all, come
I understand.
to here and have
Mad as hell,
either
he's
of
not
these
here.
goblins taken damage?
No.
No.
All right, so he'll just hit the one on the.
Left.
Yeah, I'll do
The one
left.
Buzzbee.
Buzzlebees. Good luck, Buzzlebee. But yeah, he'll aim for this one.
Go for it.
Help your brother in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee!
13 to hit.
13 does hit.
Praise be. That was a long pause. That was a long pause, my guy.
That's because if they had their shields, they'd have a 15.
Why are you
That
crying?
is 11 slashing damage.
He's super dead.
Alright, and then he's going to use a bonus action to regain hit points as soon as I find. Guess I don't have a d10. 1d10 plus his level.
Okay.
Come
Second wind.
on. Yay, that's 10 hit points back. Oh,
Good roll.
what a waste.
Oh, not a good roll.
I forgot he lost the temp hit points. So,
Oh.
what was it? Can I just not second win now that I realize how many hit points that he has?
That's fine. All right.
Okay. I forgot that he got those back, the 8, and so he mostly just lost his temp hit points. Anyway, okay, yep, so that's Apollo.
Cool. All right. Top of the round. Gale.
Gale!
It's Gale!
Gale! Gale!
A wild Gale appears
With a huge dick!
with a huge churd cannon.
Okay. I'm gonna set the cannon down against the wall right here.
Protect the cannon, Gale.
Yeah, I'm not leaving it. I just don't want them to see the. Yeah.
All right, you set the cannon down against the wall. I need you to make a perception check.
Make a perception check?
Yeah.
Okay.
DC 10.
Can I make one since I'm close? I'm back behind her so I can see what she's doing.
No, you're very engaged in the combat already.
I think I've got an 11, but I gotta check my
Okay.
my skills. Yeah, it's an
Yep.
11.
An 11. You notice, like, just barely that, you sit it down and it almost immediately begins to, like, wilt down and deflate against the wall as your hand leaves it.
Oh no! Oh no! I grab it back up again.
Goes hard again. Ready for action.
Needs that sweet, sweet touch. Okay,
And I
we got.
can't do anything. I can't do anything while holding this, right?
I mean, unless you have a spell that doesn't take the somatic components. Somatic is the hand gestures.
We got this, girl. Don't even sweat it. I'm just bleeding from so many places. We got this. It's fine.
It doesn't take somatic or material components because you can't touch your arcane focus because you're using a two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
It's fine, girl. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
I mean, I could run out and be a distraction, but I feel like everything's gonna attack me because I'm carrying the cannon.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Nah. You're good. You're great.
I think you need to like prep a dodge again or something. Like you need to be on the defensive here.
Yeah, just bob and weave, bitch. I'm not talking to anybody. What? There's nothing. It's just us. There's no one else.
Okay, so this is you. This is.
Did our camera tilt along the y-axis? Did we rotate?
That would be unfortunate.
Yeah, we did.
I think
If
we
you
rotated on the
if you
y.
press spacebar, I think it'll reset to the center of the table.
Okay.
We had rotated. How do you rotate?
How did
on
you
the
achieve that? I've never done it.
I don't know, but we were definitely like askewed on the y-axis.
Got me.
I don't even understand.
So you got like X, Y, and Z, right? So we're like this. Everything was
Huh.
like this.
Right. I don't know how you do it.
And not like this, and not like
Huh.
this, like this.
Alt, Control.
I'm not.
I'm trying to figure
You
it out.
don't. You don't need to be doing it. You'll accidentally reset the board or something.
No, I haven't figured it out.
So we're just supposed to shoot the butt, right? We're just supposed to shoot the butt.
You're supposed to destroy the butt shrine with the churd cannon. That's what Tommy told you.
Right now, you got a big old fluff ball in your way. If you want to, I don't know if you.
Oh, it probably has to go into the fucking.
I feel like you got to go.
They said it didn't have to go in the hole, right?
They said that you need to shoot the butt shrine with the churd cannon.
Yeah, because we asked specifically if it needed to be a full peg situation, and it was just as long as the ejaculate gets on the surface.
We like to call it a projectile. Don't be crude.
No, it's ejaculate.
So what I'm just saying I don't know if I should just run in and shoot it now. Like,
You
is
ever
that
get
all I
so
need to do?
excited that you run
be fair,
in and shoot early?
It is a ranged weapon. So if you're in base to base with someone that's an enemy, you will get disadvantage to hit. If you shoot through someone, you'll have a less of a chance to hit.
We only have one shot. Let's not You've only got one
Hey,
shot. Do
I'm
not
well,
miss your chance to
gonna shoot.
blow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be base to base to anyone or anything like that. Like, I mean, the odds are gonna be just as good if they were all dead as if I did it
No,
now. As far as I'm
no.
understanding,
Apollo's in your way.
I'm not shooting from here. I've only used 10 movement. I can go 10, 20, 25. I can go right here.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I can take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
But can they damage the
But he's got a
gun?
ranged weapon. Does he get an attack of opportunity with a ranged weapon?
No, this little goblin right here can hit you.
Yeah, he's got a ranged weapon in his
He
hand.
had the slings.
No. Oh.
He does
Remember
have the sling.
buttworms? It was just the 3 around Buzzleby that had the floppy dildos.
I'll just tell you right now, he's going to use that sling and he's going to break some of them black egg sacs on you if you try and cross him.
Ew.
Yeah, but I mean, I can take the hit if I
don't care, man. I'm just telling you what's going to happen.
I just want to understand, like, if all I have to do, I'm going to be, like, right here,
Mm-hmm.
and all I have to do is shoot the butt, right? Like, that's all that's going on here.
That is what Tommy asked you to do.
We don't know that it's going to work either.
And Sarah, we know for sure that it doesn't have to go in the butthole there.
I remember us asking that, and they said that it didn't they didn't think it had to. I don't want to risk ruining the night with an early emissions.
Well,
If
what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do different if I wait? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Clear out the room to make
yeah.
sure that he's knocking it out of your hand.
They did tell you that you do not have to shoot the butthole. They said you have to shoot the butt shrine.
so all I have to do is get over here, and I'm just gonna shoot at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not gonna be any.
Go for it. It's either that or just prepare another defensive maneuver and
Yeah,
we
I
clear
mean,
out the room.
I've got to do something. I got to do something. All right, I'm gonna try to get right here.
Okay. You try to get there. I attack of opportunity with the one guy that you pass. He's going to try and break a black undulating sack of worms against your flesh as you pass him.
Does he get disadvantage because he's using a ranged weapon and I'm
Nah, he's using it as a melee weapon
okay.
because they're made up. 10 plus 2. What's your armor
Nope.
class?
17.
Woo! Big armor class.
I used bark skin before we came in here.
Sparkston 17 now? Is that a new version of Barkskin?
New version.
Nice. Is it just flat 17?
Flat 17.
Nice. It used to be a 16, I want to say. All right. The eggs hit your bark skin and they try to bite into it and they break their little worm teeth and they fall off and you make it across.
These are butt worms, not tree worms.
Yep, they're butt worms,
Right.
not tree worms.
That's right.
All right, Gail, you get into that corner. You feel the power of this instrument in your hands, ready to explode.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the butt.
He aims it, begins to manipulate that button, and the whole thing just prepares itself and just and it's like a fire hydrant
Ugh.
of green liquid just sprays out across the room. All you have to do, all you got to do to hit the butt and bathe it is not roll a 1 on a d20.
Okay.
Don't
Oh
fuck
my
this
goodness.
up, Gail. Don't
Oh
fuck
my
this
goodness.
up. Let's all watch. Let's all watch. Where's that die? I hear
Where
it.
is that guy?
I hear it. I didn't see it. Oh, you're way up here?
I rolled a 7.
It's a
Whew.
1.
Kind of
A
looks like
7.
one.
It does. It does look like a 1.
He and fire hoses the butt, and it just begins to just melt into its flesh, and it just
Is it taking the
down.
bugbear with it?
The bugbear, his upper half is screaming, and you can see his bottom half just kind of disconnect, and he just flops
Oh.
down to the side. No lower half of his body.
Oh.
What is this,
So
just
much for my
acid?
puppy.
Is this acid semen?
No, I
I
think
can't
it's
get it to
left
lay
in the table.
down. The butt just deflates into the room, and you see coming up out of the center of this deflation are all these butts with wings. And they fly across the room, and one of them flies over to be a Beelzebub up to his butt and reattaches.
Got his butt back.
Again.
Hey.
Puzzlebee got his butt back, and he has inspiration. All right,
Does that mean he gets advantage?
it does once
Woo!
until he
You
uses it.
can use it. You can save it, or you can, you know. use
Okay.
it.
The order of the butless say, "What? It was all a lie!" And they're like holding their butts as they run out of the room crying. And what do we believe in now?
Oh, they have butts now?
Yeah.
All of their butts flew back to them and reattached.
Nice.
Are there any extra butts?
There are butts aplenty. If you can imagine, like in the Chamber of Secrets and the keys flying
Oh
around the
no.
room,
See, I was thinking about that. And
that is what this room now appears. It is just a chamber of butts with little angel wings flying about.
I hate it.
Some fly off through each of the doors to other pieces of the dungeon.
Do we hear any other cries of ecstasy from other places within the dungeon?
You don't. You do not.
No.
You don't.
You don't.
You don't. Oh my god, you don't.
Alrighty. They are all in full retreat. So regardless of if you kill them or not, you will get the XP for them. So we will.
Hey.
For narrative purposes, did y'all slaughter them as they tried to run away?
No.
Apollo took out the bugbear.
The bugbear got cut in half. He is literally the.
Perfect. Yeah. Apollo, yeah, because he's the one that fucked us up.
Yes.
Yeah. Apollo definitely tore into him. Whatever part
I
of
wanna
him
go
was
grab that
left.
AK-47.
I want that spell book from the skeleton. No questions asked.
All right. The room grows slightly silent, and then with one last.
It didn't translate, and I'm happy for it. Was it just
Just-
an airy fart?
An airy fart is the last thing you hear from the butt shrine as it finishes deflating.
What about
And
that
in
butt plug that was floating above it?
that was never a butt plug. It was literally just a plaque on the ceiling.
It's true.
Is it still there?
It is still there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you know, like in elementary school when you used to play with the big tarps that, up and down or whatever,
Oh, yeah, yep.
and they fell to the ground and there was
The
something
rainbow
under it.
parachute.
Yeah, there is a shape of
Under the butt.
a spherical something in the deflated butt.
Gail, this is all you.
Gale,
You
the
earned.
gold-plated AK is lying at the base of the butt, next to the bugbear's upper torso.
You earned this, Gail.
All right, well, I grabbed the AK.
And there's something under the butt parachute.
There is something under the butt parachute.
Poke it with your gun, Gail.
I'll poke it with a stick. I got my staff. I don't want to. I want to save that gun.
You care more about the gun than your staff that allows you to cast magic.
I can cast bullets.
What are you doing? Cast bullets.
I can cast American magic.
Okay. It really
Arcane focus. That's the word I couldn't think of.
definitely seems like there is some type of tunnel into the inner spaces of the deflated butt. So you don't really think you'll be able to get in there, like with just the staff. All right, let's use some art here, everyone.
She's gonna have to climb into the butthole.
So here's the ground.
She has to climb in the butthole.
Is attached
We need Buzzelbee to come
to the
check this
ground.
out. And
You can just say that she's
while
gotta go
it
into the
is
butthole.
deflated, there is a pathway into the butt.
Yeah, you gotta climb in the butthole.
Where are you drawing at? I need a dumbass here sign. I hear it, I don't see nothing. Oh, okay, wait.
The main board.
Right here.
Oh, dumbass here, now I know where we are. Okay. So is this, are you looking at an above view or a side view?
Side view.
You're
so
going. Yeah.
And then
You're going into the anal cavity.
Ew.
But there is definitely something deflated, so you can see the shape of it inside the deflated butt.
how wide is this cavity?
You're going full Ace Ventura.
There was a bugbear with his lower body submerged in it.
Oh, he was in the butt?
Yeah, that's.
I thought he was just back behind it.
No, his lower half was inside of the butt while he shot an AK at y'all.
Is the shape under the tarp vaguely bottom half of a bugbear shaped?
No.
No, it is not.
It's awesome loot shaped.
I checked for traps.
Are you looking for
You don't find any traps, and also you don't really think that you've had any experience that would lead you to believe you could find traps in this instance. You've never investigated a butt for traps before.
You don't know my life.
All right. Well, I'm gonna fucking.
You gonna fuck the butt?
Right. I'm gonna go in the butt. I'm gonna go in
What?
the butt.
What? In the butt.
What?
You gonna go in the butt? Gonna go in the butt. What? In the butt. What? In the butt. Oh yeah. You wanna go in the butt?
Y'all are sending
Go in the butt.
Gale into the butt.
Gale deserves this. This is gonna be awesome loot. And it's just for Gale because she blew her load all over that butt, and now she gets the prize.
She did. All right.
I got married to a rat yesterday. Gale gets
married to a rat? When did you get married to a rat?
I got this ring on my finger.
While the rat is in pieces.
Sometimes marriages don't work out.
Praying mantis wedding.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. There you go.
They call me the mantis.
But they called you Adelaide.
That's my second name.
Adelaide Mantis. This is
Yeah,
a
they
book that
do.
I have 2 copies of, Sam. I bought it on the Kindle, and then I bought a
What book is it?
physical copy.
What book is it?
It's The Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. Demon? Demon.
She definitely fucks that demon.
Oh, they fuck a lot.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, without a doubt.
The first one I got, which is actually the second book in the series, I think, is That Time I Got Drunk and Yeeted a Love Potion at a Werewolf. They're so much fun. They're the stupidest books. They're so much fun. They all have dumb names. Like, she's a spice trader, and her name is Cinnamon. It's so good.
All right,
Well, I mean, you had to buy that one because you can't take your Kindle into a bubble bath or near candles.
all right. I need for Gale, if you're the one traversing the butt cavity
She is.
into the inner workings of the deflated butt, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, that sucks.
If there's one thing we're all really good at, it's con saves.
11.
DC.
DC
I
10?
was gonna. It was not a DC 10, but I was trying to say it before you rolled. It is DC 13. You can roll again.
Let me make sure I don't get any.
Plus.
Yeah, I don't think I get any plus throughout.
No, I doubt it. Con is not. If anything, you're gonna get a negative. But I'm pretty sure we're all zeros across the board with a -1 strength and then 1 plus 5 for
I
our
think you're right.
main ability. And our main ability is not Constitution.
I use lucky.
Oh, okay.
And it's worthless. Worthless. Doesn't matter.
All right, Gail, you're squiggling your way through the butt cavity. You feel like you've made it about a third of the way into the inner spaces, but you can feel these bites just to begin to eat into your flesh.
Wait, but he's got bark skin. She got bark skin, right?
It's true, but nobody's trying to roll to hit. They're just on her, eating
Ew.
away.
No, but they're buttworms. They don't eat wood.
They're not tree worms.
They're not tree worms, they're buttworms.
You take 3 points of necrotic damage.
You'll be fine.
Ew.
Gail,
That was the
I need
last of my lucky rolls, I think. You
Gail,
don't
I
get
need
those back in. Go ahead,
Sure.
sorry.
You get them in a long rest.
Okay.
Unless I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty confident it's a long rest.
Okay.
Gail, like I said previously, you feel like you're about a third of the way into the butt cavity. Do you want to proceed or leave?
Uh, I took 3 damage.
Yep, 3 necrotic damage. As you can feel the
Sweet.
squigs and squiggles of worms all
Let me
about
go
you.
ahead and take that away from my.
You're doing great, Gail. I think we can still see your feet.
You can still see his feet.
I keep going.
Perfect.
I keep
All
going.
right. Make me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I didn't know it was gonna go up. I didn't know it was gonna go up.
Nobody does until they try.
16. 16.
Fuck yeah.
You could feel them squiggling around you, but the main math that you can feel, you angle your body so that the bark skin is like mainly pointed towards them, and they, you could feel them trying to bite through wood, but they don't.
Tangle
You're
your
about,
butt.
you feel like you're about 2/3 of the way in.
You clench that butthole, Gale. You clench it real tight. Don't let don't let them
Two-thirds of
in.
the way in. Nobody, they can't even see your feet anymore. And
I think she's gonna be fine.
you going in, or
I'm
you
not
turning around and
worried.
getting out?
I'm going in.
I think I'm
Going into that butt.
Do you want some tea, Esther? We can make some tea. I think Gale might be a
Hey,
while.
Gail, I think you need to make me a DC 20 Constitution saving throw.
Impossible.
improbable.
Highly unlikely.
That's a no.
That's a no. All right. You feel a certain
Least surprising
surge,
failure of the night.
a surge of worms about you, all rushing about all sides of your body, and they're biting and biting and biting, and they deal 13 points of necrotic damage to you.
Malicious. This better be good. I honestly was just trying to be nice and let Gale get the loot. I didn't know she was gonna get attacked by buttworms.
Oh, goodness, I don't like this.
How big is this? How big is this hole, by the way?
Well, you
Toit.
should be through it now.
It's tight. You can feel it just squishing along your body as you proceed.
Yeah, you're fully in the rectum.
But regardless, you just finished your rolls, so you out into
Ugh.
the internal cavity, and y'all on the outside can see Gale's form just covered by just flabby skin that is deflated.
Ew.
Yeah, we probably could have gone about this a different way. Can Apollo scratch the butt skin? Like, rip it open?
Sorry? What? I heard two things.
What's happening now? Where am I at?
You're inside
in
of the flabby, deflated butt
you're in the
with
bowels.
with the object that you could see.
And we can see the outline of your body.
They can see the outline of your body and the outline of the treasure.
Is it good, Gale? Is that some good shit?
Okay, what is it? What's there?
There's like a spherical chest with a it's solid black and a golden clasp on it. If you want to open it.
I'll
Check for traps.
check for traps. I'll check for traps.
He checks for traps. Roll a DC 10 investigation check.
Here's 10. That's 6. There's a 10 over there.
Why did I come down here?
I
To
don't
get the
know.
loot. It's gonna be worth it.
All right.
What?
Seems safe to me.
What did
I'm
you?
gonna turn into. Can I open this with my teeth if I'm in bear form?
But hold on. Did you roll a d20 or a d10?
D20.
I thought
Okay.
it was DC 10.
It was a DC 10, but you roll a D20 to meet it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a D20. I rolled
Okay.
a D20.
Okay. I thought I heard Sam say something about there's a 10, and I wanted to make sure that you didn't grab the wrong die.
Side note, Apollo, you try to scratch the butt flaps and you can't harm them.
Huh.
All right.
Tough fabric.
If I go into bear form, can I open this thing with my teeth? Is that something I can do?
Feels very meta, and I'm going to say you're in human form and you think it's safe.
Okay. All right. I think it's safe.
You open it up and you can just feel a spray of gas up into your face.
What?
You just got farted on, my guy.
Make a DC 13 wisdom saving throw.
Are you the wise one?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter with the way I'm rolling right now.
You got a +7. Huh. You made it.
I made it barely. I made a 13.
With a +7, she made it.
It was good that it was a wise person down there. All right. You feel this temporal fugue begin to come over your mind, but your strength is greater, and you shrudge it off and you look down in that chest / black bead and
Yep, anal bead.
roll a D100 for me.
This is too
We're-
much rolling. This is stressful.
We're rolling straight on a very rare treasure chart.
All right,
Okay,
you need
well,
2d10s.
So I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, if you roll a potion, we're going to roll again.
So you're gonna get that one, and you're gonna get this one, and one is gonna be the hundreds place, and one is gonna be the tens
okay,
place,
which is which?
or the tens and the ones and the tens. Is that how it works for D100?
Yeah, 10's position, 1's position.
Okay, you can pick whichever one you want, as whichever one you want.
If you roll a 0 and a 0, that's 100.
I can't roll a 0, and how do I roll a 0? And it doesn't have 0 on the die.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does have 0 on the die.
These are D10s. Yeah, there's a 0.
Yeah, it has 1 through 10. It doesn't have a 0 on the die.
But look, if you look at it with your eyeballs, it's a 0.
Scroll.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see
Yeah.
what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
The 10 is a 0.
Okay, the purple will be the 10 spot.
Okay. You're gonna do great.
There will be no potions coming out of this roll.
Spiteful. That's 100.
Whoa!
You got it.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Is that good? Is that a good thing?
Ooh.
Please tell me it's a good thing.
It looks cool.
It's a very good thing.
That's a +3.
All these buttworms better be worth
You
it.
open it up, and lying there on a
I'm gonna get that
velvet
calculator.
cushion.
You hear angels singing.
That gas that shot in your face made the sound of angels. And you see what at first doesn't appear to be overly impressive to look at, but you can feel the magic radiating off of it. I'll post a picture into Lost Minds of Fendover. It looks like that. It's a wand.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm gonna have to give this to somebody else. I'm not even gonna be able to use this. Oh, hey, that looks like a druid thing.
It does look like awful lot like a druid thing.
It
looks
looks
like
an
druid
awful
shit.
lot like something you can use.
Looks like druid shit to me.
Druid as hell.
Druid as hell.
Does she have to, what, attune to it or something?
100%.
Okay. I was like, why aren't you telling us about it, McFall? She'll wait on a long rest.
Okay, well, do I know?
Short
Should I tell
rest.
anything about it, or
Only that it exudes magic.
This magic moment.
Just
guys? I found a really cool stick.
Scale? That's nice, Scale.
Love that
Get
for
out
you,
your-
honey. I'm glad you got a stick.
Really nice, honey. Get
There
out
was
the
a
butt.
great stick in this butt.
That's awesome. Maybe we can give it to one of the puppies. Can you get back out of the anal cavity?
I'm gonna turn into a bear and try to claw my way out of this anal cavity.
No, Apollo tried that. It didn't work. I think you're gonna have to go out the same
I'm not trying
way.
to claw the anal cavity. I'm trying to claw my way out.
I will tell you that you need to turn into something that is not large.
That's true. You could actually just get quite small. That might be easier than getting large.
If you're large, you will not get out of that butthole.
You could turn into a spider, right? The spider is
Any
small.
small, just be a rat or a cat or a possum.
Or a bat.
I'm trying to turn into something with some HP, so I can take the butt worms.
Ew.
If you're the same size as the buttworms, they'll think you're one of them. Turn into a buttworm. You've seen them. You can do it now.
They are an aberration and not a beast.
Damn it.
Oh well.
Well, but she's got to also be something big enough to carry her stick, right? No, once it's on her, it goes into her, right?
What? No, I don't think so.
Yes, actually, your equipment merges with you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, as a shifter, not just like.
Put the stick in your butt. Hug the butt. Protect it from the worms.
It's only healing potions, remember?
They don't like sticks.
I don't know what else I can turn into because I've never turned into anything else besides spider and a fucking.
I can pull up Vespa's list. She's got a lot.
So Buzzlebee can turn into. I've got things. A rat, a raven, and a spider.
You could do a giant badger. That's still a medium beast. Does he need to be smaller than a medium beast? Does he need to be small? Because a
He needs to
human's
be
medium.
a medium or smaller.
So you could be a giant badger. You could be a giant rat. A giant wolf spider. A giant weasel. A goat.
Stop saying
I don't.
things.
I will give you
A giant
access
weasel is a medium beast.
from now until the end of time, one of the forms that she is saying.
I thought I could do all these forms like naturally.
You have to have seen them, and you only get to pick 2 when you become a moon druid.
Vespa's been around a while. You could be a weasel. A wolf.
You've seen a squirrel before.
And you chose a brown bear and a giant spider?
Yeah.
Yep.
She can also turn into that snake now. You could turn into the snake. A snake
What
would get
snake?
out of there zip zap, easy peasy.
What snake are we talking about?
It attacked us like our very first session.
You're right, it did. That was a giant. It was a snake. I don't know
Yeah,
what
it was like a giant venomous, or it bothered me because it was a giant. And they didn't use venomous; they used poisonous. It was a giant
Yeah,
poisonous snake, and I was
you're
like,
right.
"That's not a thing; it's venomous." And then I felt like a nerd. Giant
Maybe
poisonous
it's
snake.
poisonous and venomous.
No, but they say
Maybe it's more poisonous, so they feel like they should include that in the name. But it's also venomous.
no because your bite has a poison damage. It doesn't say if something bites you, it gets poisoned.
All right, Gail, what are we doing?
You could just
What
turn
were
into.
the options
Oh, okay.
you gave me?
Okay. Medium and smaller. A badger is tiny.
But you said giant badger. I could be a giant badger.
Can a giant
Yes,
badger
a
get
giant badger is medium.
It's giant for a badger.
Yes,
which
for a
only makes
badger,
it
it is
medium.
giant. So it's a medium beast, which. Oh, brown bear is a large beast. You could be a black bear. That's a medium beast.
Maybe a black bear.
You know, stick with the
Sure.
bear theme. You could be a boar. I could be a black bear, a brown bear, or a cave bear. But a cave bear is a large beast. But I like my cave bear.
It's cave bear, just large. Is it not huge?
No.
Huh. Only your sloth is huge.
Yeah.
I'll be a black bear.
Love it.
All right, a black bear.
A tinier bear.
Squeezing his way out. I need you to make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, but you have a new con now. You have a +2 to your con.
So I just have to roll an 18. That's all.
18 or above.
It's better than a 20.
I did not get it.
Son of a bitch.
The worms begin to burrow into your skin. 11 points of necrotic
Oh
damage.
no, that's fine. You
Okay.
only had 19 hit points.
All right.
You still have 8. You're doing great.
You're clawing your way up and out. You need to make a DC 15 Constitution saving
Easy
throw.
peasy.
Oh no.
You got this. Doing great, Gail.
Hey, there's that 18 I needed.
Hey!
All right, you feel it. You're resisting their effects. You need to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Clench that butthole nice and tight.
Just one more time. Come on, bear form. Oh, 20.
Nat?
Right.
Nat 20.
He out onto the ground, everyone, and it's
Oh,
like a baby brown / black bear being birthed.
That's genuinely one of the worst things I've ever seen in my
It
life.
is genuinely the worst thing you've ever seen. Just black fur with wriggling worms falling off of him onto the ground, and they go off into the distance. We are non-combat / non-treasure gathering right now.
Well, that was horrible.
That was. I thought it would be a silly but straightforward retrieval of something cool. It's like, we made Gail hold the massive penis for that entire fight. She deserves the prize. And then she almost died.
I'm going to assume that we're going to take a short rest for you to attune to your item and then call it for the night.
But can we go back and get the spell book and the prizes?
Yes, you may.
I've been waiting real patient, but I'm getting my spell book.
Y'all make your way back down to the lab of Tommy Two Butts.
Apollo is still chewing on part of the bugbear.
All right. As you come around the corner and come through the room of many doors, you can hear, our butts have been returned! And you come into the room with Tommy Two Butts, and now he has 3 butts.
Oh, for the love of God. Where's the third one?
Squished between the cheeks of the 2 butts. And now Flurp and Glurp also have 2 butts on his shoulders.
I'm very confused about Tommy Two Butts' name now.
Yeah, Tommy Two Butts.
That's true. It's been so long. All right. You'll get into the room, and he says, "Thank you. Thank you. The Order of the Buttless is defeated. I'm sure you'll find their temple somewhere in here. I'm sure there are things left behind there, but I appreciate your help."
You don't know where their temple is?
No, no, I've never been there.
Okay.
And he, as promised, he'll hand over your gold-plated Glock, Gale.
Gale now has 2 weapons.
Gangster.
That's a really cool stick.
Yeah. Do you need the stick if you have the 2 guns? You're shooting America magic now.
America magic.
Yeah.
America.
You got America magic. Which one of
what this stick is? I suffered for this stick.
He will hand over the arcane spellbook to
Adelaide. What's in it?
You can pick any 4 spells you want.
That's gonna take like a week.
Oh, good. That's exactly how long you have.
Oh, goodness. I lost my screen. Where's my screen? Yeah, there it is. All right. All right. Hey, Tommy Two Butts looks over at you, Esther, and he says, "For you.
You go get 2
Time
butts.
for the chance of a lifetime." And he pulls the bag out and he pulls a big circle out and he says, "Spin it."
Ooh.
Oh no.
Spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it. $1.
Something very important to ask you. Are you going to do this honestly? or are you gonna try and manipulate the spin?
Oh no.
No. We're going honest. We're going honest here.
Coward.
All right. You go over to it, and it's just this straight out of game shows spinning clicker. Roll me a D100.
Which one did we say was was which?
You can do whichever one you want. I think
Yeah, we just choose what the.
We'll say the purple is the tens and the green is the ones, right?
steel.
All right. This is a roll on Arcana Uncommon. We're gonna re-roll consumables.
What is with you guys and the duplicates? That's so you don't have to decide which is the ones and the tens.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
2-2.
22.
2-2.
Nope. Re-roll.
Ah. Try another double digit.
9.
9-9.
9-9?
She hadn't rolled yet.
9.
Phew, I thought it was gonna be.
Okay, wait. Now I gotta figure out which is which. I think that one is. Hold on.
I think it was
I gotta
50, wasn't it? Or it's a
Well,
5 and a 0. You said the magenta was the tens, right?
Yeah, so it's a 50.
Straight up 50?
It's a
Straight up 50.
5 and a 0. The first one was a 5. The second one was a 0.
Rage. Roll again.
That's another
Great. What's
consumable?
happening here?
It is. I don't want to give you a consumable. It feels bad.
Because it's one and done.
Yeah.
100!
What the fuck is with these hundreds?
I'm watching them roll, man.
What the hell?
What is that?
He says, like, as soon as it lands on the 100, you go, it's confetti goes out of the top of it, and it goes ding, 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 and a portal that's green opens above you, and a pair of boots rotates out, and they flutter on little angel wings down to in front of you.
I love me some boots.
And they look like...
Ooh, get some booties.
These boots are made for flying.
They look like that.
What? Ooh. Oh, snap.
I
Except for
wanna
they have
be-
a nice little heel, right?
Huh?
Except for they have a nice little kitten heel, right?
Of course.
Obviously.
And as you say that, the little kitten heel pops out of the back.
Sexy.
Fuck yeah, where are these?
Are those little bells? Those are little bells on them.
They are now.
Yeah.
Except for when I don't want them to be.
Understood. They have little wind magic enchanted into each bell, and you can make them stay still when you want them to be still.
All right,
Alright.
that's canon now, though.
It was worth the extra 100 gold pieces when they were made.
All right. Y'all are making a short rest here, celebrating with Tommy 3 Butts.
Tommy, would you
Man.
mind if we took a long rest here?
A long rest? Well, that takes... I mean, that's a special type of party. And he pulls out a keg with 3 X's on the side of it.
I'm in. Let's fucking go.
Party
All
time.
right.
Partying with Tommy 3 Butts.
All 3 of you need to make perception checks.
We're gonna die. Son of a bitch. 4.
Oh, that's
We got
horrible.
Apollo.
All
I don't
4
want
of
to
you need
drink
to make
any of
perception
this.
checks.
This stuff here.
I've got it halfway to my mouth.
Does he happen to have any of them Milwaukee potions?
Make a perception check.
Oh no.
DC 14.
16.
Apollo got a 17. Adelaide only got a 7.
Apollo and Gale.
Oh, nope, 9.
Apollo and Gale.
What about
You-
Lovely? Does he get
I
one
see.
too?
Sure. Apollo and Gale. And
You have to check what you.
Oh. What is with perception?
regardless, Apollo and Gale. And maybe Buzzlebee.
I don't think he has anything. Yeah, it's just a 13.
13.
As he pulls it out and offers it towards the group as the party begins, you can see that each of those X's stamped on the side, toof, toof, toof. If you look real close, it's the word Milwaukee spelled out as a dot to form the X's.
Oh.
Milwaukee, 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 but it's hundreds of them to form the X's.
Oh, this might not be a good idea, everyone.
Don't you want the power of the Milwaukee?
Milwaukee!
This
Chug, chug. Apollo's chugging. Adelaide's chugging.
We're going to continue next time. I just need to tell you if you take a drink or not.
We get a long rest, don't we?
We're heading into a long rest, yes.
It's
Okay.
gonna be an extra long rest after these Milwaukees.
We
I
got
mean,
nothing
we
but
still
time.
need to like have somebody post it up to like.
We're
watch out for us.
fine.
No, you don't have to worry about that. Flurp and Clerp got us.
We got the power of the Milwaukees.
I'm not drinking this.
Gail isn't
not?
drinking.
No, of course not.
Adelaide is toasty.
What are the name of these boots?
One sec,
And
we'll
the
get to it.
Gale stick.
I'll post it in a second. I just need to know if who's drinking, who's not.
I'll type
I guess
it.
everybody but Gale. Gale's just looking at her stick.
Really?
You're
Everybody
typing
else
it
is
somewhere?
drinking this?
Yep. We saw the power of the Milwaukee earlier.
Yeah, it was not a good power.
I think Buzzlebee and Apollo are craving it again, so I'm in.
The power of the Milwaukee was too much. Too great.
Mil.
Into it now.
I have no idea how to spell Milwaukee, for the record.
Milwaukee.
You say things so fast. Milwau?
Mm-hmm. Kee.
K-double-E.
All right. All right. All I know is that Adelaide and Apollo so far are taking.
Oh, all
part.
of us. Adelaide, Apollo, Esther, and Buzzlebee. Drink triple X Milwaukee with Tommy Three Butts.
Esther and Buzzlebee. All right. And Gail is not.
Gail is not. Gail abstains.
Gale is playing with her stick.
Gail is playing with her stick.
Oh, how many
Right.
bullets came with those guns, bud?
Questions you should have asked before, Gail.
The AK came with one clip. This butterfly clip underneath it. It shoots. That clip will shoot 3 times. And it hits everything in a line out to 60 feet 3 times. So you got to roll 3d20 on everything in that line. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I don't know where to write that down at. Let me see.
Good luck. It's custom.
Did you make it up just now?
Yes.
Okay, you
100%.
better make sure that you write that down very clearly, even just on a piece of paper with a pencil, because Matthew won't remember next week.
Not a chance. You need to write that down.
Note section in.
I am writing it down.
Okay.
Each time you hit with it, it does a D10 plus your dex.
Okay,
damage.
Start from the beginning again.
All right. It is a area of effect line 5 foot wide by 60 foot long.
Line 5 foot by 60 foot.
Yep.
Okay.
You got 3 charges.
Okay.
For every creature in that line, you roll 3d10 against them. Not 3d10, 3d20 against them to hit them. So it's a ranged attack. based on dexterity. And for each time you hit, it does a d10 plus your dexterity modifier damage.
3d10.
Okay, roll 3d20 against them, and what was that?
For each time you hit, you do a d10 plus dex damage.
A 1d10, not 3d10?
1d10 for each time you hit. So
Oh,
it's,
okay.
if you hit 3 times, you would do 3d10. If you hit just once, you would do 1d10.
Okay, so 3 bullets / charges. It is an area of effect line that is 5 foot by 60 feet. Every creature in that line, it is 3d20 to hit, so they can get hit up to 3 times with a ranged attack. And then the damage for each hit is 1d10 plus your dex.
And if there were just 12 enemies in just like in a straight line, he could hit all 12 of them
3
in one spurt.
times.
Yep.
3 times.
When you shoot it, do you have to shoot all 3, or can you just shoot 1? Like, is this a one and done thing?
It's not 3 bullets. It is 3 times you can unleash this, and it's hundreds of bullets in a line, just filling up the space.
Okay,
So 3
so
charges, I get 3 uses out of it.
okay,
3 uses.
And then
okay.
it becomes a hunk of gold.
And you said 1d10 plus my dex, which is nothing.
Oh yeah, which is 0. What about, are they wise bullets?
They are not
Oh.
wise bullets. This is a ranged weapon, which you are not proficient with.
But if she attunes to it by
Have you ever
spooning
shot
with
an AK before?
You don't know my life, bitch.
Well, I guess these things are useless.
They're not
So what about the
useless.
Not useless, but they're not crazy powerful.
What about the Glock?
Tell that to my bloody body as I drink and Milwaukee comes out of these holes in my abdomen.
Your Glock shoots with ranged also. With dexterity. You are not proficient with it. But it has an enchanted clip in it. It can hold 12 bullets, and it regains 1 bullet every day. 1 bullet every long rest.
Can you take that 1 bullet out and put it into the other gun?
Yes, but it will take 100 days to gain a charge back.
Is everything
Good to
else
know.
the same with that, or no? It's just a one shot.
No,
It's not
it's just a 1 shot, and it does a D10 damage.
Okay.
But after you have fired it 100 times, you will gain proficiency with it.
That's
100 guns. A lot of shots.
So 1d10 plus dex damage. And after fired 100 times, you gain proficiency.
yeah.
Yep.
But you can't shoot it. You can shoot it 12 times and then once per day. So it's going to take you 88 days to gain proficiency. Worth it. Gail's a hunting girl. Every day you just go out and you go, pink, missed again. Try again tomorrow. You shoot a buzzlebee every day.
Buzzlebee's not down for this.
right.
Buzzlebee, you got your ass back. Be thankful.
We are posting into the Lost Mines of Fendelver. Esther, This is your item.
Winged boots.
Winged boots.
wondrous
Post the link so I can open it in my browser, and then maybe they can like click
Okay,
on it on
I
their
will.
phone and like. Well, I don't know that that'd make it any easier to link it on the.
Well, regardless, there it is.
Ooh. Can you be attuned to more than one item at a time?
You have 3.
You can have 3 of them.
Okay. Well,
You'll
I got
do it
2
on
too.
your character sheet when you add it. You add it as to your inventory, and then there's something where you check that you have attuned to it, and there will be a spot that shows you what you've attuned to. And you can have up to 3. You can fly with Apollo. You can
Gail?
sing, I can show you the world.
That is your wand.
Wand of War Mage.
+3.
And ignore half cover when making spell attack rolls.
You're a spell sniper like us, BB.
Doesn't get rid of the 3/4 cover. It gets rid of half cover.
That feels pedantic as fuck. How do you know what is 3/4 versus half?
It's just a determination on my
Just a
part.
vibe, just a DM vibe.
Pretty much the only time 3/4 cover comes in is when someone's hiding around a corner from you or literally on battlements. So if they can hide 3/4 of their body from you, then it's 3/4.
So you have a +10 to hit for all your spell attacks.
Nice.
Baller. I should have gone in that butthole, man. Do I get to find out more about this ring?
Yes.
For a long rest, right? Yeah. What did we say about legacy? Do we choose a legacy or not legacy?
I think you just get a pick.
You
We've
said
done
that
both.
whatever you choose, you stick with it.
Yeah.
Whatever you choose, you stick with it.
Because I'm the legacy spell sniper and you're the newer spell sniper. So our spell snipers are slightly different.
Yep.
Got it.
Which is cool. We cover more ground that way. What are you looking for?
I'm looking
Oh.
for the. I think I remember.
Scrap of paper that you wrote down this ring on.
Yeah.
You refused to tell me ahead of time to
Yep.
add to the surprise.
Yep.
This is why you have him tell you everything in great detail and then you write it down.
Hey Adelaide. Don't you still have prestidigitation?
I think I did get it back. Yeah, I got it back somehow.
They'll clean these worms out of her for.
They all scuttled away.
They did.
I'm using Mage Hand to cut Apollo's hair. I have to do that constantly. This is like a permanent thing now, which I'm used to. It's honestly strange that no one else's hair is growing.
It's true.
Every now and then I wake up in cold sweats thinking about someone named George. I don't know who he is or why he's so important.
And hug him and squish him.
All right. I
Wait,
need
George
you to
is my
roll
dog. I need to come up with more names on the
a
fly.
D4. A 1 or a 2 is a 1. 3 or 4 is a 2.
You roll a d4 down these dice towers, it just goes. That's a 2.
You uncover another aspect of your ring, and it allows you to cast the shield spell for you.
I already have shield spell.
No, but this is without a spell slot.
Oh.
So you can do it once per long rest. So you can cast Shield Other once per long rest. You can cast Shields Me once per long rest. And you feel like there's still some other aspect of that ring that you have not uncovered yet.
Okay. Cool. Nice. Okay. Neat.
That is a stupidly powerful wand.
It's a baller wand.
Oh, that's what you get when you let people roll on a spell chart or an arcana loot chart.
Perfect 100.
I may
What's
have to
up?
let one of y'all use the wand.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm gonna be bear most of the time. I don't know. I'm gonna stay attuned to it for now.
Yeah, I think what it just takes another short rest, long rest to
I mean, it would be 2 short rests. It
because
would
you
be a
have
short
to
rest
unattune.
unattune, and then it would be a short rest to attune. So
Yeah. So like it would just take a day basically if we do a short rest and then a long rest.
2 hours.
But oh, you can do what 2 short rests in a day?
I want to say it's 3.
Oh. Well, there you go. We can get it done in a day.
Alrighty. The party commences, and
I'm gonna be
Gale,
studying these spells,
I'll
drunk
just
on
say that
beer.
you're standing in the corner observing something that will delight and also horror you for the rest of your life
We're all
and
naked.
your dreams. One
Okay.
bugbear and 2 small goblins, and
With 5 butts between them. No, 7.
7 butts.
7 butts.
7
7 butts between them.
Plus
and 0 penis.
Esther's big
Plus
old titties.
Esther, Adelaide, Apollo, Buzzlebee.
Naked. With my mage hand scissors.
Trimming things up here and there. And we will talk about the results of that next time we play.
Too many butts on the dance floor. Too many butts.
What?
Too many butts on the dance floor. Too many butts. Let's go, girls. Wait, that was different. That's the Elden Ring. That's what I did. We played Powerpuff Girls Elden Ring. We never did finish it, but at the start of every session, I'd be like, let's go, girls. I'm never going to beat Elden Ring.
No, you're not.
It's a hard fucking game.
Ouch. Way to be supportive of your wife there, Matthew.
Oh, you're welcome.
He's
I already
watched
did that
me.
once today.
He's watched me twice dedicate numerous hours to playing it. I made it much further this last time because Getty was
That's true.
carrying the whole crew.
We could both play it now. They have that perma.
We're
That's
gonna,
what you were playing before.
yeah, the co-op.
Yeah, the perma co-op.
Yeah, we got 5 or 6 people playing sometimes.
Right.
That's pretty fun. Now we're gonna play Baldur's Gate.
At some point.
He's playing Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, it's okay.
He's
I
playing
like it.
Path of Exiles right now, but I think
Oh, yeah.
he's already pretty much done.
Yeah, I see that pop up all the time. Probably about as much
Mhm.
as I have Sims popping up.
I do see Sims all the time. Yep.
Baldur's Gate's fun. You can fuck a lot of people in Baldur's Gate, unless you're me and you fuck that up.
Was that the one? Was
You do.
Baldur's Gate the one that you woke up Matthew at 2
Yeah.
in the morning?
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you accidentally fucked the wrong person.
I
I think it was intentional.
It wasn't. I didn't stop. I didn't initiate, and I didn't anticipate it ever being a possibility. But when it started, I was like, I can't not see what happens.
You had turned everybody else down by that point.
I didn't mean to. Everyone came on to me in the same night, and I was like, I'll just wait and see and decide who I'm going to pick. And then I never had the chance again.
Oh goodness.
It's a fun game.
Sometimes when you play the field, you just get played.
Ayy. And then
It's
you
true.
have to fuck the mind flayer.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
The
Ugh.
tentacle monster.
But not even because it's all up here.
I mean, I could think of some uses.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't. Because they show it.
Oh.
Anyway.
This conversation got too adult for me.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
And that's
On
why
that
Wade
note,
can't watch any of my streams.
Good night.
No. Especially not the Rick and Morty Dungeons streams.
No.
Because it is adult content. This is an adult stream.
Did I tell you, Wade said it's been years ago now. So even worse because he was much younger. He told us that he had told someone else.
I don't remember who it was.
I don't
Oh my
remember who
goodness.
he
Oh,
told.
the phrasing on this was so bad.
He said that I wait until after he goes to bed at night and then I post inappropriate videos on YouTube.
Yep.
Oh, on the
That's what he
internet. I
said.
think he said on the internet.
I think he said on the internet.
I was like, there isn't a worse way to phrase that and still be accurate.
100%. Oh my god. I don't remember who he was talking to.
Did he just think that's what you called memes?
No, because I play video games. He knows I play video games. He knows that I stream the video games and he knows that I upload them. And he has wanted to watch them because he watches people stream, like play Minecraft and all these different games. And I was like, no, bud, I don't want you to watch them. I was like, it's not like it's bad, but I was like, I use like grown up language and I say things and I don't want you to hear that because I'm your mom. Like, I was like, it's not appropriate for you to watch it. It's like they're not appropriate for you to watch. So that translated to inappropriate videos. And I was like, yeah, I play that stuff after you go to bed at night. And yep, he fit all those puzzle pieces together to make it sound like I shoot porn.
Yep.
And then told I don't know if it was, I think it was like somebody at school. I don't know who it was, but I was like, oh my god.
I feel like it would have come up if it had been your parents or
100%. Actually, my
Or,
parents might have not even thought two things about it.
Amy.
But yeah, no.
Well, child services hasn't taken him away, so it can't be that bad of a person to tell.
Yeah.